What it excuse me. What it do, YouTube. It's your boy Greenleaf exclusive. Back at it with another NBA live play-by-play. We have the Los Angeles Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to everybody that's pulling up. Salute to everybody that's in the building. I'm gonna go down the line before I get to the play-by-play. Y'all know how I get down, man. Salute everybody. We got another live one. Minnesota, who beat the Lakers last game. In game one, they back at it for some vengeance. So we have the Los Angeles Lakers once again and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody's in the building. Let me see who in the building. Who in the building, man? Let me fix the box score. For everybody. So for the Lakers, as you can see, the star lineup. And once again, man, y'all salute. Let's see who in the building. Hey, Javier in the building. He say salute. Hey, let me know if my mic is right, people. Let me know if the mic is right. Let me know so we can start the right way. Salute Javier. He said Ant Brian. He said Greenlee Ant over Brian on this one. Wait for tomorrow's game too, bro. Yeah, we ready for that Rockets action, man. Feel like it's been forever. Man. What up, Zach? What up, bro? What up, Zachary? Zachary saying in the building. Romeo, salute. J-Dog in the building. What it do, J-Dog? What it do, J-Dog? Salute. Salute, J-Dog. Sniper in the building. Salute. He say salute, Green. I can't wait for tomorrow night. Big facts. What up, Tyler Brown? Salute, bro. He said I got Ant-Man for 40 points tonight on the Lakers. We gonna see, man. What up, Elder? Elder in the building. Pastor Rufus. Elder. Salute, Pastor. Salute, General. Salute. Alex in the building. What up, Alex? Salute. The mic right. Loud and clear. Bet. So yeah, for the Lakers, you have Hyatt Heights was good. So for Minnesota Timberwolves, Julius Randle, Jay McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, and Anthony Edwards. For the Lakers, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, Jackson Hayes, and Luka Doncic, man. So we finna get to it, man. Like I said, I think the Lakers want to get that lick back. We gonna see what it is, man. We gonna see what it is. We gonna see what it do. So y'all hit that like button. General salute. It's Anthony Edwards got his 3-point shot blocked. Here come Austin Reeves. Reeves with the one-on-one trying to get busy off the screen by Jackson Hayes. Back to LeBron, swinging it to Luka. Luka clearing the stage. One-on-one with Gobert. Luka dancing. Oh, got him dancing. Luka. Hezzy goes over the floater, gets fouled, going to the free throw line for 2. Luka put the moves on that boy. Luka always putting the moves on that boy Gobert. Boy be on skates, man. Rollerblades, whatever you want. He own them things. He backpedaling, goddamn. Golly. Salute to the chat, man. General salute, everybody. Let me see. So Luka at the free throw line for 2 once again. Baseball free throw. So we have an 11-4 game on my end. If I'm ahead, I'm behind, let me know. I'm gonna just be patient with me. As Anthony Edwards gets to the rack, goes over the left, and he gets fouled. So he'll be shooting free throws now. Ant-Man will be shooting free throws. So we got Ant-Man shooting free throws. $11-4 ball game, 7:30 left to go in the first quarter. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, people. Salute. So Ant-Man in game 1 with 22 points, went 8 for 22, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. Makes the second one. 11-5 game. It's a 6-point game so far. Here we go. Austin Reed, headband man. Oh, this nigga travel. Luka Doncic. Fade away. Buckets. Buckets for Luka. 11-13. 11-13. 13-5, my bad. 13-5, 7 minutes to go. Ant-Man on top of the key. One-on-one with Rui Hachimura going left. Kicks it up top to Julius Randle. Off the dribble, Julius one-on-one with LeBron. Step back, straight line 3 for Julius. Splash it. Buckets for Julius Randle. Buckets from the 3. Buckets from the 3 for Julius. Here comes Luka off the pick. One-on-one with Gobert once again. Luka gets to the rack. Easy. Gets fouled once again. That's 2 fouls already on Rudy Gobert. 2 fouls already. So you got LeBron. You have LeBron with 2 points, Rudy with 2 points, Jackson Hayes with 2, and Luka cooking with 7 already in the first quarter. Hold on, let me switch scoreboards for you. Let me switch scoreboards for y'all. So yeah, Julius Randle with 5 points, Jaden McDaniels with 2, Rudy Gobert 0 points with 1 foul. Okay, there's 1 foul on Rudy Gobert, I guess. Mike Conley 0 points, and Anthony Edwards with 1 point so far in the first quarter. The Minnesota Timberwolves shooting 33% from the field, 25% from the 3. No turnovers, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. For the Lakers, Rui Hachimura with 2 points. LeBron once again with 2 points. A 1 for 2 shooting, 2 rebounds. Jackson Hayes with 2 points. And Luka Doncic with 7 points to start the game. 2 for 2 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 1-3 to make it happen. 2 rebounds for Luka. No points for Austin Reeves. You have Dorian Finney-Smith coming up the bench for the Lakers. The Lakers are starting off good. 66% from the field, 50% from the 3. 5 rebounds for the team, 3 assists, and only 1 turnover. So, yeah, it should be a different game, man. It should be a different game. But, you know, what we all want to pay attention to is how the Lakers defense is going to hold up when the Timberwolves get it running and gunning once again. You know, threes flying everywhere. You want to see how the Lakers maintain it. So, we're going to see, man. What up, Big Red Man STL? Salute. Salute. Maurice, I see you. He said Rep's going to be all in the game. Yeah, it's a big game, too. You know. But we're going to pay attention to how both sides get called for fouls and stuff like that. We're going to pay attention to this game. Good game, man. It's going to be a good game. Zach say Greenleaf question. Why is everybody shitting on Jalen Green for the first playoff performance, but the same people didn't keep the same energy when Mobley, Scotty, Jay Suggs in their horrible first playoff performance, first playoff game? I mean, you know, Jalen Green always gonna get that type of traction as far as criticism and scrutiny and stuff like that. But if he wasn't one of those dudes, you know what I'm saying, nobody would care. You feel me, Zach? So they care. They feel like he's somebody, really, to be honest. So when it comes to Jalen Green, man, we're going to see how he, you know, bounce back, man. We're going to see how he bounce back from his Knicks game coming up on Wednesday against the Warriors, game 2. So at the end of the day, man, this is all about, you know, preparation with Jalen in the squad. Because I don't feel like it was just Jalen, even though, like I said, they're going to talk about it because he's one of those dudes, supposed to be one of those dudes going forward. So it's about expectation with him. You feel me? So I ain't gonna knock what people say about it. What up, Roy? You know what I'm saying? But I get you, Zach. I get you, dog. I get you. But these Lakers, man. Tonight's about them Lakers, man. How they gonna bounce back and get this dub? You know what I'm saying? Minnesota stole home court advantage. So here we go. We got Luka at the free throw line. 13-8 on my end, 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Luka Doncic makes the first one. Makes the first free throw. What up, Chess? Ready? SWAT pulling up. What's good, SWAT? What's up with it, y'all? Salute. Salute. Watching these weak ass Lakers. Weak ass Lakers, man. Nah, this could be a good game, man. Game of the night. 15-8. Luka Doncic with 9 points in the first. As Julius Randle get it guarded by LeBron James. Julius swinging it to Devin Cincho. Devin swinging it. No, he gets to switch on Luka. One-on-one on top of the island. Devin Cincho can't go by. Julius Randle, one-on-one. Jab step going left. Strong side. Pull up, left-hand shot. No good. Rebounded by Rudy. Knocked out of bounds. Lakers ball. Lakers ball. Salute. Salute. Salute to the dogs. Salute to the homies. He say, you could expect Green to do it out. Yeah, man. It's Barkley. There's a lot of people who really feel like they had some jitters. As Luka goes left, step back, pull up. No good. Tipped up, rebound. Lakers secured the rebound. Austin Reeves on the wing. Guarded by Devin Cincho. Off the pick is Austin. Trying to get open. Pulls up for a three. No good. Lakers, Luka get the rebound. In the short corner, back on the wing. Luka guarded by McDaniel. Spin move. Putting the moves on Luka in the post. Luka finds Dory Finney. He finds Rui swinging it to Austin. Austin for another three. No good. And Timberwolves with the rebound. Here come Devin Cincho. Timberwolves pushing it. Trying to find Julius with the reset. Timberwolves up top. LeBron James almost a steal. They find Julius. Knocked out of bounds by Dory Finney-Smith. So the Lakers, they playing some defense now. They playing defense. Trying to play some type of defense. As LeBron will take a seat. 18-15. 8-15. 5:22 left to go in the first. Salute to the chat. As Devin Cincho gets it in. Timberwolves. Ant-Man on the wing dancing. Gets to the rack. Finds. Oh, stolen by Gabe Vincent. Austin Reeves pushing it. Applying pressure. Finds Vincent. Vincent, quick three in the corner. Splash it. Buckets. Lakers on for three. 18-8. 18-8 now. It's Ant-Man. One-on-one with Luka. Luka. Lakers get the rebound. Vincent swinging it. Austin Reeves lining up the three. And 0 for 3 for Austin Reeves so far. 0 for 4, make it 0 for 4. As Austin Reeves can't find no type of rhythm. And Nas Reed gets fouled by Rui Hachimura. It's a 10-point lead, 10-point game. 18-8. Rui leaking. Rui leaking. He going to the locker room. And LeBron got to check right back into the ball game. LeBron coming right back into the ball game. Lakers with a 10-point lead. Different energy tonight for the Lakers. Rudy Gobert will take a seat. Here comes Julius Randle. 4:39 left to go in the first quarter. Hit that like button. Let YouTube know what's up. As Devin Cincho gets it in to Alexander Walker. Walker, one-on-one off the pick. Good defense by Gabe Vincent. Applying pressure. Zip pass across court pass to Devin Cincho for three. No good. Rebounded by the Lakers as Dory Finney-Smith hunts down the rebound. Here come the Lakers. Luka Doncic with it, walking it up. Taking his time. 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. Luka gets a switch on Julius. Going right. Luka gets to the rack. Luka with the bucket. Another one. Another bucket for Luka. Luka with 11 points. 20-8. 4 minutes left to go. And Timberwolves want a timeout. Timberwolves want a timeout. They want a timeout, man. Rui Hachimura got poked in the face, poked in the eye, whatever. I thought it was a timeout. They caught a foul or something. Oh, they get into it. So Luka with 11 points. 3 points for Gabe Vincent off the bench. As David Chincho at the free throw line makes the first one. 20-9 on my end. 20-9 on my end. Lakers come out prepared. Lakers with Luka Doncic. Luka to LeBron. LeBron with the jab step. Pull up. Jay is good for LeBron. Ramon James. LeBron James with the bucket. It's a 12-point lead, bro. Lakers up by 12 in the first. 3:40 to go in the first. Now it's Reed got by LeBron. LeBron. Heavy defense gets the switch on Devin Chincho. He gets to the rack. And an offensive foul on the Timberwolves. Lakers ball, man. Lakers ball. So the Lakers stepping up on the defensive end, man. They stepping it up for real, for real. They got Minnesota Timberwolves erratic. The boys erratic right now, fam. So, yeah, bro. Luka come back with a banger, man. Luka come back with a banger, 25-10, dog. Luka with 14 of the things already in the first. 4 for 5 from the field. Luka Doncic on a hot streak, bro. Can't miss from the free throw line. Made 2 for 2 from the 3. 14 points for Luka. Cooking the Timberwolves right now, bro. Cooking the Timberwolves. They had to take Rudy Gobert out the game. They had to take him out, bro. Luka was already cooking. He had 11 already on him, hope. So you know what time what type of work you finna put in. 4 for 5 from the field for Luka once again. For the people who ain't hear me in the back of the room. 2 for 2 from the 3. 4 for 4 at the free throw line. 14 points for Luka. LeBron James 2 for 3 from the field. 2 rebounds, 4 points. LeBron really just letting the game come to him. Rui Hachimura with 2 points. And 3 points off the bench for Gabe Vincent. Now, Austin Reeves can't really get nothing going right now. But, once he see it go in the basket, he'll be a different type of player. But everything he took was from the 3, so he's 0 for 4 from the 3. 3 assists for Austin Reeves, which is something good. He's a plus 15 on that for the game. And he has 0 points. So Jackson Hayes with 2 points. He is who he is. The Lakers so far overall shooting 57% from the field, 42% from the 3, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 turnover for the Lakers. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're shooting very horrible. 25% from the field, 20% from the 3 on 1 for 5 shooting, 3 for 12 from the field, 5 rebounds, and 2 turnovers for the Timberwolves. Nothing off the bench but Devin Chincho with 2 points. And in the starting lineup, Julius Randle with 5 points on 2 for 5 from the field. Jaden McDaniels with 2 points, 1 for 3. Rudy Gobert, 0 points. Mike Conley, 0 points. And Anthony Edwards, 0 for 1 from the field with 1 point in the game in the first quarter. So you see what the Lakers is doing. You see what the Lakers are capable of when they really turn it up on defense and be focused. And, like I said, that first game, them boys just draining threes. So now it is the first quarter, 15-point lead is nothing. It's nothing. It's all about rhythm. It's all about, your turn, my turn as a team. Basketball is a game of runs. So if you're the Lakers, you got to prepare for that run that the Minnesota Timberwolves could do. But if not, man, just do like they did you the first game, man. Mash the gas on their head. Keep firing it up. Luka cooking. And that's what you want if you're the Lakers. Timberwolves, now it's your turn to play defense. Now it's your turn to play defense if you're the Timberwolves. So, yeah, man, hey, salute to everybody in the building. Yeah, Luka cooking. What up, Big E? Salute. Salute. Salute, salute. What up, Dre? What up, Dre? He said, I think you're going to see the GOAT put his already, Dre. Shout out to the homie Dre, man. Now, hey, LeBron really can coach this joker. LeBron really can coach. He can coach. But they gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? I see their energy different as far as on the defensive end. Once you give a little effort on defense, man, that's all it takes. That's all it takes to gain some type of momentum. That's all it is. But let's see if the Timberwolves respond. Let's see if they respond. Let's go. We back to the action. 25-10. 3 minutes left to go in the first. Julius Randle, spin move, Nas Reed, left-handed shot, missed it. Rebounded by Reeves. Austin Reeves, headband man, walking it up, give it up to Luka. Luka got about Nas. 77 with the rock in his hand. Going to work between the legs, step back three. That's no good this time for Luka. Rebounded by Julius. Timberwolves, Ant-Man with it. One-on-one, Ant-Man. Julius has Gabe Vincent have a mismatch on him. Julius back to Ant-Man for three. Splash it, buckets. Ant-Man responded with a three. Ant-Man responded with a three. 25-13. 2:20 left to go. Back to Luka. Luka one-on-one with Ant-Man swinging into Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves trying to get busy on the baseline. Goes up. Bucket is good for Austin Reeves. And he talking shit. He talking too, man. Hey, Austin Reeves talking. 27-13. Ant-Man to the rack. Missed the layup. Here come LeBron. He pushing it. Straight line drive. LeBron finds Dory Finney. Backdoor layup is good. Buckets. Lakers on the run. 29-13. Uh-oh. It's a 16-point game. Ant-Man swinging it to Nas Reed. He's hesitant. Shoots a three. We on the hunt. Luka driving. Gets to the rack. Gets bodied. Foul. Going to the free throw line. So Luka very aggressive. And they applying pressure, man. Like I said, they making Timberwolves really play defense now. They're making the Timberwolves really play defense. It's Dory Finney-Smith with the backdoor layup, assisted by LeBron. Luke got smacked in the face, man. Had to remind that boy who he is. Luka now with 14 points on 4 for 6 from the field, 3 rebounds. Cooking. 1:35 left to go in the first quarter. Luka Doncic's first free throw is up, and it's good. It's good. So here we go. Second free throw is up. 31-13. 31-13, man. Oh, Gabe Vincent with the steal in the backcourt. Oh, they call it kickball. Everybody say, man, they boys turned up a real. Boy turned up a real. 31-13. Gabe Vincent. I thought he had that one. That's Alexander Walker trying to get it above half court. Slowing it down one time. On top of the key guarded by Gabe Vincent. Alexander Walker between the legs. Gives it up to Ant-Man. Ant-Man guarded by I don't even know who that is really. It's Rudy Gobert gets to the rack. Throws it up to the ceiling. No good. Here come the Lakers. Luka Doncic slowing it down. Luka off the pick, off the screen. Gets the switch he wanted. Rudy Gobert. Rudy. Oh, Luka dashing. Step back three. Yeah. Oh, he missed it. Rebounded by Ant-Man. Here come Ant-Man with that look in his eye. Ant-Man. Gotta go to work, Ant-Man. Ant-Man. Anthony Edwards driving past Luka. Gets to the rack. Euros. Left hand finish is good for Anthony Edwards. Buckets. 31-15. 16-point game. 16-point game. That's Luka. Picked by Vando. And have a moving screen. Moving screen. Vanderbilt with the moving screen, Carl. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe. Salute to everybody's in the building. It's Alexander Walker swinging into Devin Chincho. Devin Chincho gets fouls by Vanderbilt once again. So it's getting a little tight, man. It's getting a little physical. It's getting a little grimy out here, man. Minnesota about to be shooting free throws. It's about to turn up. Oh, nah, that was a free on. Hit that nigga in the throat. Hold on, Devin Chincho knocked that nigga in the throat. I would want to look at that. Hold up, man. Yeah, they finna look at it too. Yeah, he hit that nigga all in the throat. I would want to look at this shit too. Real talk. Devin Chincho. It's getting a little spicy, man. I finna turn it up. Man, I'm telling you, bro, that man Vando, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all elbow in the throat, bro. I probably can't even breathe, man. I can't even breathe after that. Hey, but back to the let me read this scoreboard. So for the for the Lakers, Luka Doncic was 16 points on 4 for 7 from the field, 2 for 4 from the 3, 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Luka Doncic. Austin Reeves now with 2 points on 1 for 5 from the field, 0 for 4 from the 3, and Jackson Hayes 2 points. LeBron James with 4 points, and you have Rui Hachimura with 2 points in the game. 3 points for Gabe Vincent off the bench for the Lakers, and Dorian Finney-Smith with 2 points off the bench as well. The Lakers overall shooting 55% from the field, 33% from the 3, 8 for 8 at the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 turnovers for the team. 1 block, 1 steal. On top of that, for the Timberwolves, man, they still in them 20s. They still in them 20s, man. 27% from the field, 28% from the 3, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 turnovers for the Timberwolves, man. What they say, y'all? They gave it back to Devin Chincho now? Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, you hit him in the throat, dog. I ain't gonna lie, Devin. So Anthony Edwards with 6 points. Mike Conley, 0 points. Rudy Gobert, 0 points. 2 points for Jake McDaniels, and 5 points for Julius Randle. So back to the Lakers. Devin Chincho with 3 fouls, 2 points. That's Luka Doncic, 1-on-1 on top of the key, waiting on the screen. Luka off the pick. 1-on-1 my Ant-Man. Luka Doncic finds Dorian Finney-Smith. He drops to the rack. Back up top, Gabe Vincent, straight line 3. Bangers at the buzzer. Buckets. And Vando got a steal. Pull up 3. Oh. 34-15 to end the first quarter, man. 34-15 to end the first quarter. Man, oh man. What it do, King? What it do, G? Salute. What it do, my G? Cam in the building, what up? He said that nigga reach. What up, Reggie? Salute. Hey, shout out to Reggie, man, in that cash here, bro, on the last live stream, man. I ain't get to shout you out, Reggie. Salute to that donation. Salute to you, bro. Real talk. Salute, Reggie. What up, Big E? Chess ready to say Lakers South. He said, what y'all think about Gabe Vincent? Is he there to defend, or what's up? I think Gabe Vincent, you know, he had a you know what I'm saying, playing over there in Miami, so he has some type of experience. With him is mostly was staying on the court and being on the court, but he has that experience, you know what I'm saying? To me, I think he give you the same production like we get from Aaron Holiday, but to another level with the Lakers because of, like I said, the experience and what they really built that team up to be. But no, Gabe Vincent cool. He cool. Say moving screen. What up, King? What it do? Cam the Hooper was good. He said that nigga reached. What up, Tony? Who else in the building? Miss Fields inspires me. Salute. Only league, what's the business here? Salute. So yeah, man, that first quarter, bro. Very interesting first quarter. 34 points for the Lakers. to win it out. 34-15. That's what you get for the Lakers. I mean, for the Timberwolves, 5 points from Julius, 2 points for Jay McDaniels. Rudy Gobert was 0 points, and Mike Conley was 0 points. And Anthony Edwards was 2 for 4 from the field, 6 points. So Lakers right there with a 19-point lead, bro. They got a 19-point lead in the first quarter. In them game twos, man. Like I say, you lose game one, how you lose? When it comes to game two, man, you gotta turn it up a notch. You gotta come out with something different. This is chess. Y'all give me 1 second. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat, y'all. We back. 34-15. As Julius Randle gets a clean layup to the rack. Make that 17. 34-17. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, win the second quarter. It's Gabe Vincent walking it up. Swinging it to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves on top of the key to LeBron. LeBron one-on-one with Nas Reed, and he applying pressure. Oh, they caught a foul. I just seen some aggressive defense. That's all I seen. That's all I seen, bro. So we have another potential timeout. (34-17), 10:50 to go. Julius Randle with it. He gives it up. As Jay McDaniel gets to the rack, puts his own putback in. 34-19. As Austin Reed gives it up to LeBron James. LeBron behind the back, one-on-one with Nas Reed again to Gabe Vincent. Gabe going left, gets to the middle, swinging it back up top to Austin Reed with the reset. Lakers behind the back. Austin Reed gets to the rack, pull up for the mid-range shot. Bucket is good for Austin Reed. So now he's seen the ball going to the rim. He's 2 for 6 now. And we have an offensive foul on Timberwolves. As Nas Reed falls to the ground off an offensive foul. And it's getting a little spicy, man. It's getting a little turned up, you know. And Nas Reed has 2 fouls. So Lakers getting these boys in foul trouble real early. They spreading their fouls around the board. As LeBron James 1-on-1 with Julius Randle off the pick, gets a switch on Nas Reed. LeBron trying to get it cooking, pulls up for the long mid-range. Buckets. LeBron James with a bucket, 36-19. LeBron got the look in his eye. 9:45 left to go in the second quarter. Six points for LeBron James. Turnaround mid-range shot for Julius Randle, and it's good. It's a 17-point lead. 38-21. Julius with 9 points now. 15. Austin Reed gets it knocked out of bounds back to the Lakers. 38-21. 9:25 left to go in the second quarter. LeBron off the pick, goes up off the glass, and he gets fouled. He'll be shooting free throws. Man. So LeBron at the free throw line, man. Game 1, 19 points, 3 assists, 3 steals. No, 3 blocks and 2 steals for LeBron. He's at the free throw line for 2. 38-21. Make that 39-21. LeBron makes both free throws, and the Lakers haven't missed from the free throw line. And another offensive foul on Nas Reed. Man, oh man, oh man. They putting themselves in a bad situation, man. Down 19, you get it committed another offensive foul. That's 3 fouls now on Nas Reed. Like, come on, bro. Y'all here not in the game if you the Timberwolves. That's an idiotic mistake from Nas Reed, bro. That's a stupid play. That's a retarded. That's a crazy play. Three fouls for Devin Chincho and 3 fouls for Nas Reed. Both of them coming off the bench. And 2 fouls for Julius Randle. So y'all put yourself in a hole. Y'all got to play even more timid in the second half because you don't want to foul out the game. Putting yourself in a bad situation. Crazy, man. Under 9 minutes to go. Here come Luka Doncic. Why Luka knees always bleeding, bro? Luka, what you be doing on your knees, man? What's up with your knees, bro? Luka knees always leaking blood. 40-21. 8:50 left to go. You have Jay McDaniels to the rack, goes over the floater, too short, no good. Rebounded by Luka, and he gets fouled. Another foul. Another foul. 40-21 once again. Here come the Lakers, Luka Doncic. Pull up 3 for LeBron and it's buckets. Buckets for LeBron James. He has 11 points now. 4 for 6 from the field. Makes his first 3 of the ball game. LeBron with 11 points. It's Lakers back on defense. Mike Conley in the game gives it up to Alexander Walker. Back to Julius Randle on top of the key, 1-on-1 with LeBron. LeBron puts his hand in the cookie jar and committed a personal foul. Committed a personal foul for LeBron James. Julius Randle be shooting free throws. Straight line 3 for LeBron. Cash money. Buckets. 43-21. 22-point game. Just Chad, salute. What up, blessings? There go my other Laker fan, homie. Blessings, man. Salute. 10 points for Julius Randle, 4 for 7 from the field. He makes a second free throw. 20-point game. 20-point lead, 20-point game in the second quarter. Here we go. Gabe Vincent. Gives up to Luka. Luka driving to the rack. Luka, step back, pull up, splash it. Buckets, bottom of the net. Man, get the mop bucket. Luka touring with them boys. 18 now for Luka Doncic. It's a 22-point game once again. Julius Randle off the pick. Gives up, but he gets fouled before the release. He gets fouled. They trying to dog it out, man. They trying to dog it out. Luka a different animal to this game. He a different animal this game. Anthony Edwards back to Julius. At the free throw line, 3 seconds on the shot clock, goes over the floater, and he cans it in. Julius Randle with the bucket. Back to a 20-point lead for the Lakers. 13 points for Julius Randle. LeBron James controlling the pace. On top of the key, setting up shop, swinging it to Dorfini. He drives right to Luka. Luka with 10 seconds left. He gets the matchup. 1-on-1, Rudy Gobert. Luka dancing on him. Luka goes up. Another bucket, man. Luka out here cooking this dude. Luka out here cooking, fam. Luka out here cooking, dog. He cooking. Chip said they're gonna start unraveling. I don't know, man. I don't know unless some spectacular happen on Minnesota side. Yeah, it's gonna get a little dangerous. It's gonna be a little dangerous for Minnesota. They're gonna most definitely make a lot of threes, like they did the first game, and then they're gonna have to. And then they're gonna have to, first of all, play defense first. You got to stop the Lakers. And the Lakers running it up. If you can't stop them, bro. And then all your guys are your key guys off the bench is in foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? They in foul trouble. So now you're in a situation where they have to be benched until the second half. Devin Chincho with 3 personal fouls along with Niles Reed. You know what I'm saying? And Ant-Man trying to be easy with it with 2 fouls. And that's your guy. So, they're going to be a little bit timid on both sides, but they just got to take it, you know what I'm saying, play by play. They have to take it play by play, possession by possession. And after that, bro, you make it seem what happened. But you know what it is. It's the defense. They have to play defense, bro. If you're not going to play defense, then you're in a world of trouble. Because look at the scoreboard. Look at it. Look at what they do. Rui Hachimura, 2 points, 11 points for LeBron. He made some big shots. Luka out here cooking them boys single-handedly. 20 points, 6 for 9 from the field, 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Austin Reeves, 2 for 6. But when you look at Minnesota, hold up. 6 points for Gabe. 6 points for Gabe Vincent. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. So So what is 6 points for Gabe Vincent off the bench for the Lakers. The Lakers shooting 59% from the field, 38% from the three. I mean, what more can you ask for from that? You know what I'm saying? What more can you ask for from that? Salute. Say Luka and LeBron doing the fool. Told y'all Lakers had too much time off. That was a game one problem and gave Vincent back to Miami. Gabe Vince came out here balling. I'm gonna keep it above. I'm gonna keep it a G. He came out there, like I said, he producing off the bench as far as what you need him for. 6 points off the bench, 2 for 3 from the three. You know, but then when you look at Minnesota bench, and you know what I'm saying, Minnesota overall, 34% from the field, 25% from the three with 6 turnovers. Devin Chincho, 2 points, but he has 3 fouls. Naz Reid, 0 for 2 from the field, 3 fouls. No points, 0 points. Look at Julius Randle, 13 points, 5 for 9. So Julius Randle hooping, you know, doing his thing. But what else is not being produced for the Minnesota Timberwolves? You got Anthony Edwards only took 4 shots. Why? Why he only took 4 shots? 6 points. You know what I'm saying? For Anthony Edwards, 6 points for Jay McDaniels, 2 for 6 from the field. So you mean to tell me Jay McDaniels can put up more shots than Anthony Edwards? Come on, man. Maybe that maybe that little lick that Anthony Edwards took off the court as far as that fine got his mind messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that fine playing with his mind right now. But at the end of the day, the Lakers came out with a different energy, man. A different motor. What up, Slim Boss? Salute. Bree say Revs got the whole Minnesota team in trouble, in foul trouble. The Revs got the whole team in foul trouble. I'm just saying, they ain't gonna do nothing about it. They better for sure play defense. I'm talking about Minnesota though. They better for sure play defense because they can't make shots. They 2 for 8 from the three, 37% from the field. And the Lakers, especially Luka, getting it going. And you got LeBron James just playing wingman shit. He's just playing wingman. He has 13 points on 5 for 7 shooting. So, hey, man. As we getting back to the action, it's Luka out here cooking these dudes for real. Luka, first free throw is good. $50-29. 5:40 left to go in the second. So y'all, if you don't know, you should know. I know we're talking about the Lakers, but we will be covering the Rockets tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? 50-29. Free throw is good for Luka. So 51-20, 29 ball game. 5:40 left to go in the second. In the first half, here come the Timberwolves. Luka with 22 of them things, man. 22 clip. It's Anthony Edwards one-on-one. Dancing with Rui Hachimura. Goes to the rack. Anthony Edwards gives it up once again. And the rookie goes to the rack, and he gets the bucket. And Luka on top to keep one-on-one. Pulls up for a straight line 3. Luka. Ooh. Missed the shot. Rebound. Here come Timberwolves. Julius Randle. One-on-one. Trying to work some magic. Julius bagging out Austin Reeves. Goes up. Finds Mike Conley for a corner 3. That's no good. Dory Finney with the rebound. Here come Luka. Gives up to Austin Reeves. Reeves gives it up. Luka jab stepping. Luka gets to the paint. Finds Dory Finney. 2-hand slam is good. 53-31. 22-point game. Anthony Edwards with a deep 3. He missed it. Timberwolves get it back. Julius. Back to Ant-Man trying to work. He goes over the media. That's no good. Ant-Man having a horrible show. Ant-Man having a horrible show. Ant-Man having a horrible show. Horrible performance. Anthony Edwards with 6 points on 2 for 6 shooting right now, bro. Down 20. Down 20 right now. As Luka Doncic gets to the rack once again, gives it up. Finney Smith up top to Rui to LeBron. LeBron for 3. He bricked it. Rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards pushing, applying pressure. Spin move, nowhere to go. Switch foot, goes over the floater, buckets. So Ant-Man finally on the board again. He has 10 points. 35 to 53. Luka with a crazy pass. Luka with a crazy pass, turnover Lakers. If we would have connected on that pass, that would have been, it would have been nasty. Here come the Lakers. 2:55 left to go in the first half. I will be dropping the link for the halftime show if y'all want to pull up. Nothing different, nothing new. Jab step pull up for LeBron. It's a brick again. Too strong. Rebounded by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves give it up to Anthony Edwards. Ant-Man with the crossover. And we have a foul on the floor. Foul on the play, foul on the floor. So Julius with 15 points. Julius with 15 points. Six points for Jaden McDaniels. Anthony Edwards with 10 of them things, 10 points now on 4 for 9 shooting. 1 for 3 from the 3. Off the bench for Timberwolves, 2 points only for Devin Chincho and Terrence Shannon Jr. Getting some rep, getting some play time. And then you have they shooting 38%, 20% from the 3 for the Lakers, 6 turnovers, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. We got Chamorro, only 2 points. LeBron with 13, 22 for Luka Doncic. 22 for Luka Doncic. And Austin Reeves with 4 points. So we have a timeout before the first half. And it's been a good game, man. As far as, a bounce back game for the Lakers is good for them. But they really making Minnesota, reach for it, try something. They're making them try it. They're not gonna let them give it to them like that. But overall, man, it's a good game, man. I can't care. It's a good game. It's a good game. Let's see. Say who clown Luke Magic. But most definitely, man, the Timberwolves in foul trouble, and they just have to. I just don't see them, really coming back unless they drain them threes like they was. They in foul trouble, so now you really don't have no rhythm from them. You really ain't got no rhythm now. So you start by defense. Start with the defense. Yeah, I did. $35 to 53. Rudy Gobert at the free throw line. Makes the first one. 53-36. Go. Rudy Gobert with 2 points in this game, dog. 2 points right now. As LeBron is on the wing, guarded by Anthony Edwards. He gives it up to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic split in the middle, pulls up by Rui Hachimura. He missed the three. Jaden McDaniels with the rebound. Shannon Jr. gets to the rack. He gives it up. Alexander Walker with the rebound shot. And that's no good. That's no good. Here come the Lakers. LeBron gives up to Luka. Luka, one-on-one, wants to pick by Rui. Louis. On top of the key. Luka. Back to Rui. Back to Luka. And Luka gets stolen away from him. As Rudy Gobert gets the rack, and he goes up with a crazy ass layup. Crazy layup. And he finishes. 53-49. And the Timberwolves on an 8-0 run. They on an 8-0 run. 53-39. They could cut it to a 13 under 10-point game. LeBron James finds Austin Reeves. Turnaround fadeaway is good for Austin Reeves. Buckets. 55-39. Lakers respond. It's Alexander Walker. He gets it. Guarded by Austin Reeves. Swinging it to Ant-Man Anthony Edwards. One-on-one with Luka. Got that look in his eye. Ant-Man. LeBron baiting him on double team. Austin Reeves with the heck foul. You had 2.8 seconds to go, bro. Who he fouled? Who he fouled, man? First free throw was good for Alexander Walker. Hey, chest ready. He said Lakers sad, though. Damn, man. $55-41. Man, I got an echo or something. Austin Reeves off the split. LeBron James on top of the key. Jab step. Sizing him up. LeBron on the rookie. Finds Rui Hachimura. Quarter three. No good. Austin Reeves with the rebound. LeBron. Back to Rui. He goes up foul and one. 3-point play the old-fashioned way, man. 3-point play the old-fashioned way, man. Stop it. You break it from the three. You 0 for 2 from the three, Rui. Gets his first field goal for the game. $17-point lead, 58-41. 20 seconds ago. On top of the key is Ant-Man. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Anthony Edwards. One-on-one rematch more. He dancing. Ant-Man goes up, floats to the basket, gets good. Shot clock running down. Luka Doncic. 58-43. 15-point game, bro. I'm gonna drop the link. So the Lakers can't get it off to end the first half. It's a 58-43 game. The Luka Doncic with 22 points. Hold up. So yeah. Luka Doncic and the Lakers and LeBron James. Minnesota Timberwolves, Julius Randle with 15 points. Jaden McDaniels with 6 points. Rudy Gobert, 4 points now in this ball game. Can y'all hear me? In this ball game, Mike Conley with 0 points, 12 points for Anthony Edwards. He's 5 for 10 now from the field. Nas Reed, 0 points. Devin Chincho with 3 personal fouls. Nas Reed with 3 personal fouls as well. 2 points for Devin Chincho. Alexander Walker. And what's his name? What's the dude name? Terrence Shannon Jr. Terrence Shannon Jr. But for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura with 5 points. You have LeBron with 13 points on 5 for 9 shooting from the field. 2 points for Jackson Hayes, 22 points for Luka Doncic, and 6 points for Austin Reeves. Overall, and Austin Reeves 0 for 5 from the 3 and 3 for 8 from the field. 4 points for Dorian Finney-Smith off the bench. 6 points for Gabe Vincent off the bench. The Lakers shooting 54% from the field, 27% from the 3 with 6 turnovers, 14 assists, and 20 rebounds. So, and what I'm impressed in this game, on as far as the Lakers, they really turned up their defense. They really applied their pressure. You had guys who really commit crazy fouls like Nas Reed. You have Devin Chincho putting himself in a situation where they hacking and getting out of character. They jeopardize their minutes and their presence on the court for their team. So for me, and they put themselves in a situation where they have to be on the bench, and when you're in that situation, when you don't have Ant-Man really just cooking like you want him to cook, people expect the Ant-Man to put up 40 and stuff like that. But if he does that means he's playing hero ball at the same time. You're not really getting nothing from anybody but Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle really did pick it up after Ant-Man wasn't really a big factor. You knew he would come along because he's Anthony Edwards. He's gonna find his way. He's gonna find a hole to get to score and to make an impact. Whether that's from the 3 or just scoring in general. But he's 5 for 10 from the field, Anthony Edwards, and Julius Randle is 6 for 10. So what I'm saying, they're not overhogging the rock. And I'm impressed with Julius Randle, bro. I didn't really believe that Julius Randle, would have a mindset like that. You know, as far as like being the second guy on the team. I know he's talented. I know he's a good player, but you know, I just never trusted the you know situations that he be in. You know what I'm saying, at the same time. So man, it's a good game, man. At the end of the day, man, y'all stay tuned for the second half. The link is in the chat if y'all want to pull up. And for the halftime show, man. Salute. Elder, Pastor, salute.
Salute, Green. Can you hear me good?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
All right. Thought it was a good first half for the Lakers. Wish they would have dug in a little bit more and won that, or at least tied that second quarter. I noticed really you got two people doing all the scoring for Minnesota. And when they score, it's literally, you know, late in the shot clock when they allow them to go one-on-one. You know, Randall can get around anybody that's going to be guarding him, and so can Anthony Edwards. What the Lakers got to do in them scenarios is they gotta blitz them. They gotta blitz them and then just rotate and then gain rebound. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else is getting off. I think they've only made 2 3-pointers the whole first half, 2 out of 10, something like that. They're not even giving them threes. So they're doing good. Their defense has been very good, very aggressive. They have to keep that up, though. You got to keep tagging them. You got to keep hitting them because that's just Minnesota style. You know what I mean? So once stuff calm down, they're still going to be physical. They're going to touch you, grab you, all that stuff. The Lakers got to do that too. You know, I thought it was a couple bad calls there towards the end of the, you know, that was a foul on Gobert. I mean, I don't know what you call that. But again, if you let them play, let them play. You know what I'm saying? If you let them play, let them play. But that's the only thing I can say about that is I think the Lakers, once they out there one-on-one, and you can tell Randall or Boygan, you gotta blitz. You have to make them pass the ball, rotate, and let somebody else try to get in that lane and do something instead of letting them go one-on-one. Because you're not stopping Randall from getting to the basket like that, and you're not stopping Edwards. So to me, that's the only adjustment they need to make. But they gotta stay physical. Keep getting your hands on them. Don't worry about them getting to the foul strap and all that. Just be physical. You got to be physical.
I agree.
Doing good.
I agree. And like I'm right there with you as far as the physicality of the game, because I think the Lakers, you know, came out with some great defense. They put Devin Chicho. They made, you know, what's his name, Nas Reed getting like foul trouble, 3 personal fouls. So you could just tell that the Lakers defense is different today. And Luka, he on a different mission. You know what I'm saying? Luka putting up buckets, and LeBron James just being a wing player. He ain't really forcing anything, really.
Yeah, Bron's shooting the ball decent too, man. He's being aggressive on that end. He's playing good defense. I noticed too what they did is they took the ball out of Luka's hands to bring it up. They didn't make him use that energy. They had Austin Reeves. They had Gabe Vincent. bringing LeBron a couple times. Luka very rarely brought the ball up, and I think they need to keep doing that. Get him on the move. You know what I mean? Get Austin on the move the other way. Whoever ain't bringing it up, you need to get them going on the move and run through. The guys are holding you. You got to just run through and fall all over the place and make them call fouls. You know, so Luka's doing a good job, like he always does, of drawing fouls once he gets in that lane. So I think the Lakers are playing. They're acting like it's a playoff game today. 15 points in the NBA is nothing, though. The third quarters has been the Lakers' nemesis all year. They got to make sure they come out ready to play in the third quarter.
Facts. And I think, another thing, Luka hungry to go back, too. I don't know if they're going to, Rudy did do some things as far as, made some shots and did some run, but other, they really hunt him down as far as those, switches when it comes to Luka and things of that nature. So how you think they're going to, transition to that defense on the Timberwolves side, because they're going to hunt him down. Luka going to hunt him down.
I think he's going to hunt them down. They've been doing a good job of, when Gobert's starting low, not that just whenever the guy run up, they just send the other guy that's already up top to make sure it's not in a high pick and roll. So at the end of the day, they're going to have to put a guy, switch it up down low, run across screens on the baseline, and then get a shooter like send Rui across to set the screen. If Gobert don't go, now you got Rui by himself in that corner. You see what I'm saying? Where Gobert at, he's going to have to get out and cover that corner three. So that's what I would do. They're not going to send Gobert up for those screens, and they're just going to keep switching. Now I got to get Rui in the corner there, and then the double ball screen up top, get there, kick it to that corner, because then he's going to have to step up. You double ball screen it to the side that Gobert's on. Since he's not moving, just set double ball screen. You get over it, curl it in, get inside. If Gobert to play that drop coverage, go ahead and put the little floater or whatever, draw the foul. If not, if you come up at all, kick it out to the corner to the shooter. That's the only way to deal with that, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Hey, hold that thought, Elder. Hey, J-Dog, putting it up. Hey, J-Dog, what it do, J-Dog?
Salute, bro. What it do, man?
What it do, man?
And hey, see them Lakers. Hey, man, Lakers. I knew they won 25 points better than the damn Lakers, bro. Real talk. We know a lot of times, bro, these teams, bro, their first game is a gimme, bro. It's not to say it's a gimme, but it's an adjustment game. You want to see what the team got for you in most instances, And Bron has been known to be one of them type players. He'll pretty much give you a game one, bro, just to see how you gonna come out. How so he can make adjustments in the attack. And bro, I ain't really wasn't been able to see this game, but I already knew, we talked the last game with Elder about it, and I wasn't really worried, bro, because it's an experienced team with playoff guys, experienced guys up and down the roster, and JJ Redick is really the only rookie coach situation. Luka and Bron been there, done that, bro, and they got guys around them who've been there, done that for his playoff experience. So, only thing worried me, Anthony Edwards, bro, is haven't really been shooting the ball a lot. 5 for 10, you got a good percentage going 1 for 3, from 3 or whatever, and so he ain't really exerted himself yet to the point where he feel like he got to take over. I guess Nas Reed 0 points. We gonna see probably his foul trouble or whatnot. So yeah, I see he got 3 fouls. So okay, that might be that. But the second half, that third quarter gonna tell it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we know them Timberwolves like to go on them runs, bro. Anthony Edwards like to get off. I ain't watched the game, fam. I'm just going off a step what I'm looking at, and I understood how the Lakers probably gonna prepare and come out in this game more aggressive and make shots, bro. Making shots change a whole lot of things. When team got to take the ball out the net, bro, you can set your defense and get ready, and they wasn't doing that at a high clip. The Lakers was last game, so I just kind of figured they was gonna come out here a little bit different, more energetic, more attention to detail, better prepared and ready for this game too, bro. Especially being at home. So, yeah, I'm kind of got some shit going on over here, bro. So I couldn't even see the first half. Bro. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you. First and foremost, salute to Elder, man.
Salute, my brother. Salute,
all right.
Yeah. I agree with what you said. I agree with what J-Dog's saying. And one of the things they got to do is don't fall for the bait. Make them keep driving to the baskets getting twos. Don't bait them into shooting threes because that's what they want to do. You gave them 10 3-point attempts in the first half. You do that in the second half, you're going to win this game. If they're only getting up 10 3-point attempts, you're going to beat this team. Right. So that's what you got to do. Force them to do 2-pointers, make them take you off the dribble, stuff like that. I'm just saying blitz them to where they got to kick it, and then you're going to rotate, and you ain't going to be able to get it all the way back around for that open three. They're going to have to rotate, run them off the line, get in, let someone else get in the lane and try to score. Right. You see what I'm saying? Instead of them two. That's all I'm saying. Don't give up wide open threes. Still cover that three, and they can do it.
Don't sleep on the three.
I agree, and Elder, I'm gonna be real. A lot of the Lakers similarity for us what they want to do and get Minnesota out of. That's a lot of what we want to do for Golden State, bro. Except for the Steph, you gotta trap Steph, bro. You just can't. You can run him all day off the line. He gonna find a way to reposition and bro, and some of the shots he make is just unbelievable. But they want to shoot threes. Golden State want to shoot threes, bro. That's their thing. And a lot of defensive strategy. I can see what the Lakers want to do for us and Edwards and their 3-point shooters. They want to shoot threes, so you want to make them drivers. You want to make them drivers and run them off that line and make them go to the rack with it because that's not their strong suit, which is the same thing with Golden State. Other than Jimmy, that's not Golden State's strong suit, bro. They want to shoot threes, bro. They want to rotate the ball, move the ball, and get open looks. That's what their bread and butter is. So I can see similarities in those strategies in both teams. Yeah.
And the Lakers doing what I said about the game rebounding. Bron got 4. Rui got 3, Luka got 5, Austin got 3. You see what I'm saying? Dory got 1, Gabe got 1. They got a gang rebound. They got a gang rebound. They're gonna stay in this game. Third quarter tell a lot though, because it's been really bad for the Lakers in the third quarter this year. Right. They need to win this third quarter. I don't care if it's by 1 point. Win this third quarter. Don't let them cut the lead down to less than 10 on that. Not that the Lakers ain't a good fourth-quarter team, because they are. But I would want to win this third quarter. Come out with that same level of aggression, because you can see Ant-Man and oh boy, they finna start coming at you. They about to start coming.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you doing a post-game, Greenlee?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll be in for your post-game. Then I'm going to get out of here now, but I'm going to get in. I'll be in for the post-game.
All right, bet. Hey, Reggie, salute. Hey, Reggie, what you got, Reggie? Salute, Red.
Hey, what's up, Greenleaf? What's up, J-Dog? Man, Elder say he about to get out of here. About to go watch these boogers play 24 more minutes of basketball.
Hey.
But no, on the game, it's clear that the Lakers made adjustments, man. They got Luka going early, and LeBron James on paper isn't having he's not having like a super good game, but he's having a good game for the role he's playing. He's playing off ball. He's playing in the flow of the offense, and he's putting a lot of effort on defense. Like that's his primary goal. He's a good defender. And the biggest thing, they just showed the stat, he has no turnovers, which is great because he's not the primary ball handler. He's playing off ball, which is something I feel like he should have put in his bag like 10, 15 years ago. Like he should have been doing this. He would have been an even better player, bro. But that's a story for another day.
Right.
Yeah, Luka, he's aggressive. The role players are aggressive. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they just not making nothing. That game plan, Jaden McDaniel, they tried to go back to him in the first quarter. The Lakers shut that down immediately. Julius Randle was really keeping them in the first half. If Ant can get going, Mike Conley could get going. Rudy Gobert, I don't know, man. I guess him and Jackson Hayes cancel each other out. They both kind of ass. So I guess we're gonna see what happens in the second half.
Nah, we gonna see, Red. We gonna see, man. It's only a 15-point game. Them things can be erased with the quickness. A couple of threes, couple of little layups, 8-0 run. You right there with the shits. So, but I want to see if the Lakers can really hold it up as far as the defensive side. Really, because that's just like they more of the story. You got old ass LeBron James, you got Hookah Luka. You feel me? He gonna give everything on the offensive end. So if they play the defense like they did in the first half, they and keep that energy scoring up, you can get it because you got Luka and LeBron. But that's just what I'm seeing from the Lakers. And LeBron James, you got as far as him being a role player, if that's what you're talking about, if he was a real live role player, he would have been winning multiple this and that. That's what you talking about, Reggie?
No, I ain't talking about how James talking.
Oh,
yeah, that was a nice play.
Boy, man, climbed the ladder on that boy.
I'm just saying for what the team need right now, he better off ball. You know what I'm saying? Luka, the primary ball handler. If Luka get in foul trouble or have to come out the game to get rest, then Bron can handle the rock a little bit. But damn, yeah, yeesh.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, bro. Yeesh. Flushed the commode.
Boom. Who was it? Jackson Hayes, man. Yeah, go sit down one time with Jackson.
Yeah, that shit was nasty, boy. You had a big one, boy. You flushed the commode on that shit. God damn.
Yeah.
Light a match.
Flush that shit.
Yeesh. But yeah, LeBron, he playing off ball. JJ got him playing off ball, and it's working. And if he can get like 20, 22 points, that's all they need from him. And keep playing defense. That's all they need for him to do. And he can kind of help direct, you know what I'm saying, traffic and put guys in the right position off ball. He don't have to be on ball to do that. You know what I'm saying? So so far it's working. The Timberwolves, if they can keep being aggressive and stop all the fouling, bro. I don't know. The refs, they seem like they're taking more control of the game this time around. The Lakers definitely getting to the line more, so that also, but it's 15 right now. The Timberwolves about to get back to the line, so they can just keep chipping away.
And that's where Elder was just saying, like, yeah, they can make a little run. You don't want to get it to 10, but that's how it goes sometimes. They're gonna try to chip it down to 10, and you just want to hold it up. You want to hold that lead. You know what I'm saying? But can they do that, dog? Lakers, it's like I keep saying, it's the defense, man. Because the Timberwolves ain't gonna give up. They gonna dog it out, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They gonna dog it out. Ant-Man, what is he doing? Hold on, let me see his numbers. That dunk was nasty though.
Yeah,
Ant-Man, he's 6 for 12 right now, 14 points.
That's not bad. That's not bad. They just gotta make the most of their opportunities. They just missed a free throw, but got the offensive rebound, so that's good. So if they can make a shot here, convert this possession, then which they did not. But I mean, if they can keep doing this, they got to make the most of these opportunities. They can't leave nothing on the table because the Lakers, they are super aggressive right now. Luka's in the zone. He in his bag for real. He just getting everything.
Man, look, got the matchup. Like I said, what I said, he gonna hold him down, and he just getting buckets. But he missed that shot. But he getting to the spots regardless. It's Ant-Man going downhill. Ant-Man dribbles it back out. One of them on Rui Hachimura. On the wing, Ant-Man dancing. Can't find a solution. Gives up to Julius. Julius one-on-one with LeBron. Going left to the rack. Gets a block by LeBron. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Ant-Man with a heat. No go. Turnover.
Yeah, this is a good game for LeBron James. It's really good. He's really exerting a lot of effort on the defensive end.
Yeah, wear their ass down, Timberwolves. By the time we get there, we're gonna really run. We're gonna really run that gas. They're gonna run out of gas. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we make some adjustments in that game too. Hopefully we make some adjustments.
He gonna make some adjustments, nigga. Come on, man. It's playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
He know he can't do the same shit, Red.
Yeah.
And he gotta go into that goddamn bench, nigga.
I've been saying that all year, bro. And a lot of cats was like, "Oh, it's the rotation short." I'm like, bro,
nah,
that don't work for every team, bro. Like,
it don't work for us either. Not long term, bro.
No,
We got too many good quality players that's making money, bro. That's making bro, we got Jeff Green, like what, 19 man, making $8 million, $8.5 million a year, bro. So we got people on the bench. Yeah, bro. Come on, so he gotta go into that bench, bro. These guys, he gotta do it, bro. And he said he gonna.
Yeah, Aaron Holiday and Jeff Green. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Because the way some of them cats was playing, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm just saying, like, they probably just should go to the bench and try again next game. Like, if they come out playing like they played yesterday, or whenever we played, that was terrible. Like, yeah, and put Aaron Holiday in. He can't play no worse than what they did.
Absolutely, Fred, everybody, Fred, Jalen, Armor. Them niggas was all sitting over there all together looking crazy shit.
Austin Reeves looking
goofy, bro.
Straight looking goofy, bro.
When they looking goofy, bro.
Goofy as
little boy.
Thinking up the joint, bro.
Like, god damn, man. We really just did this shit. We look like trash today, bro. Like all three of them niggas, bro.
Yeah, they back in it, bro.
Yeah, they waking up. They trying to get back in. On my end, it's a 13-point game now.
Yeah,
he back in it. Man, goddamn brakes locked up on me, my nigga.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nah, hey, Slim Boss, that's what we were talking about last stream. You know what I'm saying? The Rockets, they need to, go pull what Aaron Holiday at, man. Basically, what Aaron Holiday.
What the Holiday, man?
What the Holiday at? And you may say, it's their time now. You know what I'm saying? You seen what he seen. Oh, that man getting busy now.
They got
11-point game.
You had cats that weren't even Rockets fans calling for Reed Shepherd to check in the game. I was like, oh my God. That's how bad. I was like, damn. Like,
could nobody hear shit, bro? Could nobody know jump at all? Nigga.
Oh, like you had niggas that don't even support the team getting mad. This shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, what Reed Shepherd at?
God damn. And it's a good question, bro. Like,
damn, where's daddy at, nigga?
And you say, well, he ain't ready, and niggas be like, well, he's a third pick. What you mean he ain't ready?
Man, I ain't had no squabbles with that shit no more, bro.
God damn.
I totally understand, but you let him shoot 3 threes, bro. He gonna hit one of them hoes, nigga. Yeah, goddamn, you let him shoot 9. You at least gonna go 3 for 9. Goddamn, Jalen and Fred, Lord mercy. Woo, Lord.
You call them the Brick Bros. God damn.
Yeah, them niggas, bro.
Bombs over Houston.
Them niggas doing construction out
bro.
there. All they goddamn shit.
But I don't expect that shit game. I don't expect that game too, though. I think they're gonna bring their level of play up, bro.
I want to see Jalen. If he can't hit the outside, I know the analytics department probably. I want to see him hit the midi, bro. Like, I mean, we seen Kawhi Leonard 39. He got 30, 39 on 19 shots, and he hit 15 of them. Like, the mid range is, especially in the playoffs, bro.
No, hey, Red, that was the backing of the game when he was missing them shots. He was really like, he missed one shot the whole game, really.
It was like 90%. 91%.
Full quarter, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The mid range is a lost
art, bro.
It is, bro.
It is.
Utilize that mid range. It breaks down the defense in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I know we relying on our offensive rebounding. We the best off. We you know what I'm saying? We whoop their ass on the boards. And that's when you get the long range bombs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't expect that shit from Fred VanVleet nor Jalen. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I can see why they, throwing them things to the wall because of the offensive rebounding. But at the same time, bro, shit. It was tough.
It's like all the dudes they glaze, besides LeBron, like all of the best players that niggas love, the one thing they were good at is mid-range shooting. Like the KDs, all these dudes, the one thing they can hang their hat on is they are elite in the mid-range. And I'm like, I don't understand why guys don't take the mid-range. I get it, like, when you plug in a formula, that's money ball shit, man. That shit don't.
Yeah, but them niggas is all them niggas you talking about, bro, is special niggas, bro. And they understand how the game is played. You play the game, nigga, with percentages. Yeah, I might be able to hit this three, but nigga, what's my percentage gonna be from three? But guess what? I get to this 15 goddamn foot midi. Shit gonna be money all game for the most part, bro.
And we
Nigga,
ain't even
shoot.
got to talk about J-Dog. We don't even have to talk about like the superstars. We could talk about other like mid-tier level players that were good scorers, like the Bernard Kings, the Alex Englishes, like
That
those
nigga
type of
was a
guys.
superstar, nigga.
Well,
Nigga, how old
Bernard
is you?
King, well, he ain't like he ain't Kobe. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying like if
Man, that nigga was a beast before he started having them knee injuries, bro. Bernard
yeah,
King was leading the NBA in scoring, bro.
yeah, he's one of the best scorers, like, but he did most of his work from the mid-range, bro. He was
I know,
surgical
but
with
he
that
was a
shit.
superstar, bro. The knee injury sapped him of his superstar shit. Bernard
That's
King, you told your age, nigga. you told
yeah, he was
because the OG, I asked Elder about Bernard King when he pulled up on post game, nigga. That's one of these slim about one of these OGs out here on in the chat about Bernard King before he started getting them goddamn ACL injuries and shit. Them knee injuries fucked Bernard King career up, bro. But before that, he was leading the league, bro, in scoring. That dude was the truth, bro.
I like his method that he used for scoring where he had the certain
Yeah, he
spots.
was. Nah, he
Yeah,
was, bro. He was.
He said he only
Nah,
shot
he
from
was.
them spots every
He
time.
was
Same.
surgical. Nah, you right, Red. He was surgical, bro. He was.
I don't
He was
understand.
surgical.
If I was in the NBA, that'd probably be the first nigga I call. Be honest with you,
Bernard King.
Yeah, I call. That's the first nigga I call.
Yeah,
If I had trouble scoring the ball and want to get more efficient, I'm
yeah.
calling him.
That nigga say Bernard King. He say superstar. I'm talking about guys like Bernard King.
He said
King
Bernard King.
was he was a superstar, bro. At first, the
Bernard
injuries
King.
what cut him short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks, man.
Now just like your boy in Portland, bro. Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy was a superstar. Them
Oh my
injuries cut his
god,
career short, bro.
man. He had no holes in his game. He could handle the ball. He could finish with both
Yeah, he
hands. He
was.
could
Yeah.
shoot, 3-level score, defender. He could pass it. He could run the point and the two. I'm like, damn, this nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brandon Roy, bro, was a more.
and he was athletic.
He was a more explosive version of Kawhi to me, bro.
Yeah,
Because that nigga was surgical in the mid-range, but he could shoot the three when he wanted to, but he was so big and strong, he can get to anywhere on the court he wanted to get to, bro. Brandon
and he
Roy
had
was nice.
But it was one of my favorite players to watch in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
He
He
real
cooked
good.
us too. He used to cook us too.
man,
Yeah,
that
he
nigga
did
do
just
us
cook us,
dirty.
really.
Man, that
He
dude
was
had
sending
the
our ass
game.
home,
Like,
really.
Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that shit.
bro.
He sent us
And then he
home.
had Marcus Aldridge for a little bit. Now Brandon Roy was a
Marcus,
business.
he was, bro.
He had the fundamentals. He had the IQ. He can go right or left. You know, so gets the rack. He wasn't a 3-point spurt, but he'll knock him down. You feel me?
He'll knock him down. He wasn't no shooter like that, but he would knock him down.
He would have been a way
Not from
better
three.
Brandon. No, he would have been a way better. What's the homie name that played for Utah? What's the homie name that played for Utah? The point guard that was
Darren Williams.
Darren Williams. He would have been a way better Darren Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was bigger than that nigga too. Brandon
Man, I
Roy
remember
was 6'7", wasn't
it? Brandon Roy like 6'5".
6'5". Yeah, 6'5".
That's how nigga looked bigger than
6'4",
that to me, bro.
That nigga D Will used to cook us too.
He had that length though.
Yeah.
I used to hate the Utah Jazz, man. Them niggas used to do us in the playoffs every year, bro.
Man, come on, bro.
Damn. I remember they had T-Mac with that baggy ass suit on crying, man, at the podium, bro. This nigga, and I'm like, damn, this nigga had a bad back, fucked up knee. Went out there, put 46 points and lost, bro. I was like, they got my favorite player up there crying,
Utah and Dallas.
Yeah, back in the day.
I said, damn, bro. I still hate the Jazz, bro, to this day, man.
Brandon Maxwell do too. That nigga crazy, bro.
Man, he got to deal with all the smoke.
Oh,
Mad Max, he's trying to deal with
he like a co-host.
He got to deal with who?
Stack Jack and them. And
do we, man?
Yeah. He be on the podcast. They got him a show. They about to get him a channel. He he on that bitch.
They be
He
having the
was doing.
story.
He be
Yeah,
telling
the
Say,
stories
story.
from the
he
90s and
do,
shit.
man. He do. Yeah, he do. Yeah, he
All right, but
do be
real
having a
quick,
story.
since we got a little time out before we get back to the action in the third, 6 minutes left to go in the third. Rui Hachimura, everybody that's listening, tuned in, salute to y'all, man. Hit the like button if you haven't. Rui with 5 points for the Lakers. LeBron with 15 points on 6 for 11 from the field, 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Jackson Hayes 2 points in 7 minutes. Luka Doncic 7 for 12 from the field, 2 for 5 from the 3 with 24 points and 10 points for Austin Reeves. He's now shooting 50% from the field, but he's still 0 for 4 from the 3. 10 points for Austin Reeves. 7 points off the bench for, Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent with 6 points. Lakers shooting 53% from the field, 30% from the 3, 26 rebounds, 17 assists, and 7 turnovers for the Lakers. For Minnesota, they still shooting at in that 20 range, 20% from the 3, 36% from the field. 7 turnovers, 19 rebounds, and only 6 assists for the team. 2 points apiece for Alexander Walker, Terry Shannon Jr., and Dante DiVincenzo. 4 fouls for DiVincenzo, 3 fouls for Nas Reed. He's still sitting on 0 points. Anthony Edwards with 19 points in the starting lineup and 16 points for Julius Randle. So yeah, man, I hit that like button.
Yeah, Lakers playing good basketball, and the Timberwolves, they missing that production from Devinchenko and Nas Reed, man. Those are 2 important players that come off the bench for them that they need to start contributing.
You think he gonna come back? Is he on like a 1-year deal for the Timberwolves, or is he like a free agent or something like that? Going to the show? Dante, yeah.
They need to bring him back. I don't know his contract situation, but he definitely needs to go back. They need to re-sign him because he's good for them when he's healthy. I think he's a good player.
Oh, so we have a foul. Luka gets fouled. He going to the free throw line. So yeah, they finna look like that 20-point skunk finna come. That 20-point skunk coming around the corner. It's a 69-51 game. It's Luka Doncic be shooting free throws. Oh no, they ain't gonna call no free throw. Is it a free throw? Yeah, he shooting free throws. He shoot free throws. He say them Jazz and forever purgatory for the 90s run. Man, in every era. 90s, 2000. You know what I'm saying? We got them back in the Harden era, but you know what I'm saying? That wasn't nothing. Because we didn't do nothing. So, yeah, what it is, man. But hey man, tomorrow gonna be lit. Tomorrow gonna be lit, man. That Rocky basketball,
we gonna get
man.
our lick back. We're gonna get our lick back tomorrow, nigga.
Yeah,
For real. Yeah, we gonna get our lick back, bro. For real.
Got to.
Yeah. Chopper City, you must be 19 or some shit, nigga. What the F I'm talking about, nigga? Bernard King was nice, boy.
Who?
Yeah, you Chopper City, nigga in the chat.
Oh, you talking about somebody chat? Oh.
Yeah.
Dead out. Go on mute, dead out.
Nah, hell nah. I'm talking to Chopper City. Nigga know who I'm talking with in the chat, man.
Oh, okay.
Bernard King was nice, boy. Shit. Better act SWAT, nigga. Yeah, man. We gonna get our lick back tomorrow, famo. For real.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Luka scores again. 20-point game. Yeah, dog. They gotta go nuclear. Minnesota gotta go nuclear. That man gotta go crazy. He gotta go brazen, man. He got Luka. Why he ain't cooking Luka? 1-on-1 on top of the key. Oh, he go by Luka. Get to the rack. But he threw it to Nas Reed for 3. Oh, Nas Reed, man. This dude just throwing that bitch to the crowd. What's up, Molly? She says, ain't that guy? Ain't nobody that got me. Nobody that got me, Molly.
Ain't that guy.
And nice though.
Yeah, he ain't there yet though. He nice. He nice.
Luka cooking them though, man. He got 28 tonight.
Shit. She
Julius
know Luka
Randle.
that guy. She ain't ask you that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't do nothing, man. Lakers playing that defense, bro. Lakers playing that defense. Hey, and he say no Jalen Green calling him tomorrow, J-Dog. Boy, SWAT, man. SWAT love to poke the bear, man. You love, hey, SWAT, not SWAT, chest ready. Chest ready, that nigga be. Yeah, Ant nice, Luka different. Luka on top of the key. Luka one-on-one with Julius Randle. Pull up 3 for Luka. No good. Rebound by Devin Chincho. Gives it up. Ant-Man swinging it ahead to Julius Randle. Julius backing down Luka. Spin move off the baseline. Goes up off the glass. No good. Gets his rebound, but gets fouled. Going to the free throw line. Going to the free throw line. Now, just like Dallas, no. You got to have defenders and you got to play defense around Luka. If you really want to win, that's what you got to sacrifice, bro. And LeBron at the age and the stage in his career, he has to buy in on the defensive wing, you know what I'm saying, and produce like he doing tonight, you know what I'm saying? And it's all right, bro. You don't have to be no 20, 27, 7 in the playoffs. LeBron, them days over with, really. If you have a young stud over there in Luka Doncic, bro, you might well take the back seat and you know what I'm saying, add more days to your career. To be smart with it. But right now, they don't have the rim protection. They don't have the, probably the right pieces to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? But you have a lot of wing play, but it's all about effort on defense. Rui Hachimura, Dorian Finney-Smith, we already know what type of defense he played alongside Luka once before. LeBron James giving effort. Austin Reeves, can't say that about him, but it would is. And Rui Hachimura with a bucket. See what I'm talking about? Gabe Vincent. His Ant-Man one-on-one with Luka. He gives up the rock, swinging it to Julius Randle. Julius trying to back down. Rui Hachimura can't go. Pull up 3 for Minnesota. No good for Devin Chincho. Rebound by Nas Reed. Julius Randle goes up. Offensive foul. Other way, man. It's a 21-point game, bro. 21-point game. Now, straight up, Heights. Biggie say the Wolves ball moving trash. They trying to play Lakers game. Yeah, Lakers done made them come to their level. Chris Finch should be ashamed of himself. I seen this nigga on the sideline with an ACL injury last year coaching. Man, I get it. You ain't got Cat. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the, you know what I'm saying, certain guys. Luka different. He's not Anthony Edwards in the post. We have to go size. You know what I'm saying? But with size in a scenario like this, so it's just a different level of winning. Lakers more, trying to get more perimeter oriented. You know what I'm saying? They get buckets in the paint because that's what LeBron eats and feasts at times. Luka Doncic as well at the free throw line. So you get more action at that with that. And then you have what up, King Solomon? Was good. So it's just the activeness, surrounding defense, playing defense, giving effort on defense. And the Lakers just maintaining their lead that we were speaking on their halftime show. You know what I'm saying? So hey, salute to the Lakers, man. Salute to the Lakers until we see y'all boys. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, man. But I'm enjoying this, NBA basketball right now. Luka Doncic playing defense. Hey, Luka committed a charge, man. Well, I'll be damned. Did they give it to him? Did they get any ball? Look like he was there to me. Salute. Salute, Red. 75-54. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Julius Randle with 19 points, 7 for 13 from the field, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And the Lakers, once again, trying to maintain a big lead. As Julius at the free throw line is up. And it's good for Julius Randle. 57-75. As Luka gives it up to Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent back to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves back up top to Rui Hachimura. He pump fakes, gets to the rack. Nowhere to go. In the corner to Austin Reeves. He gets to the rack. Gets it blocked by Julius. Oh! Hey. Julius, that look like a block right there, bro. That look like a block. They call it, what they call a foul or a block? That look like a block. No, it's a block. Oh, no, it's a foul. He hit his hand. Oh, I don't know who hit the block. No, that look like a block. That look like a block, low key. Hey, Chad, it look like a block to me. What y'all see? What y'all see in the chat? Say Lakers play finesse physical. Hey, like a block. Yeah. I look like a block, dog. I look like a block, bro. But I can see, bro. I can see, you know what I'm saying? I can see it, bro. I can see the Lakers really pulling this one off. You know what I'm saying? They really bounce back. Lakers bounce back, no cap. They bounce back. And they came out with their defense, man. And Luka came out on a mission. You know. Luka came out on a mission as far as, you know, shooting 8 for 14, 10 for 10 at the free throw line. Did the Lakers miss any free throws? I think the Lakers 17 for 17 from the free throw line. The Lakers are 17 for 17 at the free throw line. And the Timberwolves shot 19 free throws, 14 for 19. And yeah, bro. So they gonna just call the jump ball in, I guess. Salute, James. Know the boy Sports and News. Salute, bruh. James in the building. I was a block man. Now they jump balling it, man. Come on. James, what you think about the role player, man? They role player. $75-57. 2:24 left to go in the third quarter. Luka with 28 points. Luka off the pick. Luka to Rui. Rui off the pump fake. Gets to the paint, pull up midi, good. Buckets, 20-point game. Back to 20 on my end. $77-57 is DiVincenzo. Alley-oop, boom. Buckets. James, what it do, James?
What's up, man? What's up, bro? This shit is disgrace, bro. You can see that shit, dog. Hey, bro, I cut that shit off at the like the
You turned it
5
off?
minutes into the third quarter, man. For what, man? You know they were gonna help them bum ass role players out, man. I ain't wanted that shit, man. I just want to see some good basketball, bro. And Minnesota, they really beating themselves, dog. Like when you see something work in the first game, bro, why would you go from it? And then they calling a lot of tic-tac fouls, like the DiVincenzo foul. They gave him his third foul or the fourth foul. But LeBron chicken wing motherfucking Alexander, and they ain't called shit on that. LeBron pushed your boy and got the rebound, but when your boy come over Luka back, it wasn't even much that egregious. Luka tipped that bitch out of bounds, but they called over the back because of that. Like the referees gonna bail these bitches out every chance they fucking get, bro. That's why I can't stand these stinking bitches, boy. I swear to God, bro. It makes it hard to watch this shit, dog. And I'm not just blaming it on that, because like I said, Minnesota, they come out, even when they cut that bitch to 11, you know the ref was going. I see a lot. Anthony Edwards, that was a foul when Jackson Hayes got fucking posterized. Did they call that shit? No. Only because he made that fucking shot. But if that have been anybody else, that's an and one. Y'all know it, brother. Like I said, man, if you gonna call the shit, man. Then it's plain sight. Like, nigga, we ain't got no Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder fucking eyes now. Come on, bro. You act like I got Benny the Snake Eye Wilson glasses on to see this shit. And I ain't never played on Harlem Nights. One of my favorite movies, but damn, bro, you can't make the shit that obvious and expect the fans to love this shit, dog. That's all I'm saying.
But James, they did shoot more free throws than the Lakers, though.
No,
You know
I ain't
what I'm
worried
saying?
about the free throws. Free throws.
You ain't worried about it, though.
The free throws, that slow the game down. Minnesota don't need them to slow the game down. When they play physical with the Lakers, they call an offensive foul, defensive foul. The Lakers done ratchet their defense up a little bit, but they hacked out too. You know, that I'm not even worried about the free throws. Minnesota, they just got to get back to playing hyena basketball like in the first game. They playing Timberwolves, and everybody know the Timberwolves ain't never been shit. But when you turn the Wolves into hyenas,
might want to turn that TV back on because they creeping up. It's back to close to a 15-point game. So, you know, that fourth quarter, they got a whole quarter to go, James. You're going to be up here. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got nothing to do. But
now, I'm always so with the fam. I'm at work right now. I'm just chilling. I was just trying to watch the game to pass time. But I hate watching games like this. I ain't going to lie to you, because that just killed the morale of the game for me. You know, if you're going to call that shit, call it. We already know they was going to get bailed out, you know, with a lot of stuff. Luka going to be Luka. LeBron tried to do something, but he not even, you know, still putting up role player numbers. What he got? You know what I mean? Ain't like he got the same thing. Luka got a plus 20. So
he got 15.
All right, I could put up 15. Fuck, that's all I'm saying. Ain't worrying about him. Luka the one who keep them involved. So why would you not tag Luka? Why would you not put Luka in a pick and roll? Why would you not put Ant-Man like when you get those switches, make Luka play more defense, exert more energy? They running away from those matchups that got them to win in the first half. Luka, he out there crying and get a tech yet. Come on, man, how many times you gonna complain to the goddamn referee? It's just you all like it's just like a net, bro. Just ying 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 all fucking game. Referee, please fucking ass up, man. LeBron doing the same thing, complaining and all that, man. Y'all cry too fucking much, man. It's supposed to be a combat sport, physical. It ain't like football. What I'm saying, mano y mano. Y'all crying for help, and then the referee's giving it to y'all. That's all. The free throws, like I say, I like how Julius Randle came out, but Anthony Edwards, he got to come on and set the tone and help the man. You can't, because he cooking. You cannot just not come on in the first quarter and then think you could just turn it on. I like him. I like his game. I think it would be a better like full quarter for them, but they ain't about to beat them in the rough. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of shit that's going down. That's why they role play.
Somebody else got to step up because Julius and Ant-Man, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say they taking turns, but they 23, from Ant-Man and 22 for Julius.
But how can you step up though, Greenleaf, when your role players got 3-4 fouls in the fucking first half?
That's
Come on,
true.
that's what I'm saying.
Nas Reed with 3 fouls, Devichincho with 4. You know,
Come
that's
on, man.
like that's getting you out your rhythm.
That's facts. So they know what the fuck they was doing. And Ticket already called that shit, man. The referee's gonna help these bombs, man. Them niggas ain't built like that. If they do get past the T-Wolves, I ain't tripping. As long as they don't win the chip. And I know they don't have enough to win the chip. That like you gonna need some like a nigga get hurt, ball injuries, and I ain't wishing that on nobody, but come on, bro. Let the dude just rock out, man. A lot of that shit just y'all letting the Lakers play physical with them, but when they play physical, you call it bullshit tic-tac fouls. It is not putting them on the line, but fuck, you putting their key role players in foul trouble that helped them get that win. You know what I mean, in the first game. So they know what they was doing. And how you gonna beat us if you got foul trouble? How you gonna beat us if we got you bitches sitting on the sideline? That's just common sense, man. Fuck, that's why I ain't worrying about the free throws. Because half of those fouls you not going to the line, but you getting key players in foul trouble that's breaking their rhythm, that can't get them going because they need that scoring punch. They one of the highest scoring benches in the league for a reason, man. Them dudes be balling. But how can you get off when you worry about getting a foul? I'm in foul trouble. I can't be aggressive now. You got Nas Reed shooting that bitch all over the goal, damn near to the parking lot. Man, come on, man. Them fouls done got in that nigga head.
Got his head, yeah, mine messed up.
You can't tell me that nigga playing Nas Reed basketball. What I do, I put Nas Reed more on the block. Fucker set up 3, and then look what the Lakers doing. The Lakers did make some good adjustments as far as we're not gonna settle for 3. The T-Wolves sleeping on D. Randall gave up an easy back door. LeBron found Rui on the back door with an and one. Them niggas like the off-ball penetration, and with them niggas at the top of the key, Lakers is cutting to the basket. Timberwolves not no more. They just settling for those threes. They running you off the line, so attack the basket. Somebody else got to be cutting, because if they run you off the line, you're going into another man. So somebody got to be open. Why just stand there at the fucking 3-point line waiting for a Christmas present? Ain't Santa Claus not real, man. So I buy my own kids Christmas shit. I told them, man, don't believe in no Santa. I bought that shit. So you got to go get it. You got to go get it. And the Timberwolves selling tonight for some reason. And they letting the referees dictate how they really play. But we got a whole nother quarter. And we seen Ant-Man come back on Denver. We seen Ant-Man do it this year with a double overtime. And he hit that game winner in Denver again this year. Like, they do have some great comebacks. But come on, man. Y'all gotta want that shit. That shit ain't gonna fall in your lap. Don't be content because how y'all won that first game. Because you ain't gonna always hit threes, and I knew they was gonna struggle from the 3. You know what I mean? So what can you do better when they take that away from you? Cut to the basket, get to the line. You know what I mean? Like I'll be banging Luke up on that post. I put him in so many mismatches on that deep, run him off screens. I'm talking about you got to play deep.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of that matchup. You can't just think he can play defense on you. Ant-Man giving up the rock. He's not really, from what I was seeing early on, he wasn't really taking that mission. So you got to attack that. You got to attack Luka. You feel me?
But then when you did see him do that, they cut the lead to 11. That's when I thought they was going to take off. Then they got 2 bullshit fouls. Lakers going a 9-0 run back up to 20. Boom. That's just how it happened. Like, it's a game of run, so let's see. I think they still gonna be all right. They just happy with the split. You can't be happy, nigga. This the playoff. When you got a team down,
right?
Yeah, when you got that team down like that, and everybody talking about their championship or bust, man, you gotta want it. Just like you wanted against them. I shouldn't have to play 7 games to beat this team.
James. Nas Reed hit a 3. He woke up.
What it is, 83-70?
83-68 on my end. I ain't looking at the ESPN scoreboard. I'm just going out because sometimes it be the scoreboard on the ESPN scoreboard be ahead of me. So I just look out.
I got you.
It's 83-68, but if it's 83-70, shit, it's 13-point game then. You know what I'm saying? I just seen Nas Reed cash in, like get into that mode. So like everything you talking about,
getting in foul trouble, that would really hurt him. You gave that man four bullshit. Well, I'm gonna say 2 was real, but the other 2 was bullshit.
Yeah,
that I saw. So you stopping him from
being
aggressive.
That nigga, John, that nigga did hook that nigga in the neck though. I don't know if they called it.
But LeBron did the same thing to Alexander though, but he ain't get the call.
Ooh, they called a gold 10 for the Lakers. Oh yeah, he go to the but no, James, you say LeBron did the same shit.
Yeah, when he chicken wing Alexander Walker because the nigga ain't flopping up like the Nas Reed with Gabe Vincent. They fighting for position. That was a fly with Gabe. And they know that shit. Gabe falling all to the ground, rolling like some fucking tumbleweed, like he living in the country. Man, stop it. This ain't Arizona.
They be picking and choosing when they want to call cards. What you saying?
Yeah, like if you're gonna just play out basketball, let them play, let them rock out. Now, if it's
Mhm.
egregious foul and you know they, man, it's hard for me to explain, bro. I don't want people to think I'm hating, bro. I'm just using my eyes and I see. And Timberwolves came out flat. Point blank period. They came out flat the first half, but they turned it on in the second half. This game, they just waited to the third quarter to do something. They did try to ratchet up at the end of the second, going into the third halftime, but that's still not a full quarter. You got to take advantage, man. And like I said, when you got a team down like that, if I could get one, I'm trying to get two. I ain't settling for it because we got the first one, or we could take the cut off. Nah, I'm matching that bitch V12 style. Fuck up Hellcat and no demon bitch. I need that V12 in that bitch. I'm trying to get somewhere. You see what I mean? So I think the coach he getting out coached a little bit because two of those plays they told him to challenge in the first half. I know you only get so many, but I think he would have won that even when Anthony Edwards told him to challenge it. He ain't want to challenge it. So the Lakers went on another 7-0 run, blew that bitch up back up to 17. Like I just don't know, man. Like it just remind me of
Mhm.
the referees just need to swallow their whistle. Because half of that shit don't be fouls. It's just physical intensity playoff basketball. You know the era we came up in.
Yeah, it's like they don't call it the same way in the second half. Basically, they
Yeah.
and they dictate the game, like as you said. You know, they dictate the game. They gonna call fouls on certain individuals and make it seem like it's an even playing field. And you know, if you watch the game and you analyze the game, if you've been seeing this game for a long period of time, you know how they go. So, it's back to the 13-point lead, 85-72. But I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying, Jane.
But this on the Timberwolves tonight. They came out too lackadaisical. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
flat,
just settled
flat as
for a
hell.
lot of bad shots. And
They
man not
did.
penetrating like he was in the beginning, in the first game. So he's settling. It got a lot to do with the Timberwolves more than just complaining about the refs, though.
Nah, yeah. They have some fight though. They trying to fight back. As Nas Reed turned it over real quick. 85-72, 9 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. If they cut it to 10, James, you know what they mean, man. They gonna gain the momentum. You got Ant-Man checking in, so you know it's finna happen. He probably finna try to come off the leashes. He finna go, balls to the walls with Ant-Man. He just got fined, told him, my jump bigger than yours, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Can't
So
find a
you
new
don't think that was a
50K,
foul
James.
on Jackson Hayes?
Which one?
When Ant-Man posterized that nigga.
Yeah, though, it should have been a foul. They ain't say it was Ant-1. They ain't called a foul.
No, they ain't call no foul on that play. I think that
Nah, I
would have
think
been a turning
I
point
think
of the game, though, if they do call that foul.
I was
Because then
definitely.
that'd have gave them more. I like I said, Ant-Man, he's trying to pick his spots, but your role players don't have it going on. So we need that 40 ball from you tonight. You see Julius Randle cooking, so go out there and help the man. He really started. Julius Randle had them niggas not really getting blowed out like that in the first quarter, in the first half, because he put up a little solid 15. You know what I mean? Like he was being more aggressive than Ant-Man. That's not the star of your team, bro. So the team only gonna go as the star go, and you just because he got the hot hand, he not getting some of the call. They banging him up down there. Like Rudy Gobert is a real mismatch, and let's keep it real. I don't
Nah,
like that
true.
nigga, but this what I do. I put him in pick and roll action alley oop all day. They can't stop that.
But see, they
Just
have to
tell
have the right point guard or the right player to do that. I don't think Ant-Man is a lob threat type of guy where he looking to score. You know what I'm saying? It might be an escape for him if he going to the rack. And Mike Conley, you know what I'm saying, how often he's gonna do it. He's older. But I get what you're saying. That's what Rudy Gobert can really eat and feast. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Pull
because
back.
they don't have no bigs. If Randall could give you what he gave you Just imagine if you really implemented him in the offense. Because I think Rudy Gobert is a pick and dive. Like he good at that. He showed you since he came into the league, even with playing with Spider, he give you 18 and 10 easy. But if you're not featuring him, if you're not, putting him in positions to be successful, you just want him to be out there, and then y'all leaving him on the island with Luka. You know what I
Right.
mean? Luka is torturing this nigga. So I'm just saying, like, you got to mix it up, man. You got to get some of their key players in foul trouble. Y'all letting them off the hook, and I don't like that about Minnesota tonight compared to the first game. But only thing I want out of Gobert is 10 and 10. You give me 10 solid rebounds, second chance points, like how he stole the bitch from Luka and laid the thing up. Like the man can't give you like 10 points, bro, for real. And he hit his free throws. Like he go to the line, he might not be
Ooh.
no Elijah wine or no, Ewing or what.
No,
David
yeah,
Robinson.
a double is solid, and you protect the
Thank
rim.
you.
You playing defense. Oh, that's solid. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll make sure he get his 10
What
and 10
let me see
out
what
the
he got
gate.
tonight, though, Jay. Let me see. Let me read. Let me see what he got tonight. Rudy Gobert. He only got 6 points and 4 rebounds. So that's just, I think, because Luka Dunn took him out the game, hunting him down. You know what I'm saying? Because Luka was cooking.
All right, so if you're gonna let him hunt you down, on the other end, let him hunt them niggas down. What bigs they got over there?
Jackson
16,
Hayes.
90.
That's
Come
true.
on.
That's true. That's it. That's the only nigga I know. Unless
All
they go
right,
small
so
ball, then
that
who
should
after
be
that?
easy for him to get them 10. You even gotta jump. You even gotta jump to dunk that motherfuckers. Just run to the front of the rim, turn around, face up, and I got you. Either they gonna foul you or you gonna posterize them every fucking time. Period. I wish I was 7 foot, nigga. I ain't lying. Nigga be eating nut sacks and everything. Man, I ain't playing. I'm trying to yam that bitch every time I get you down. Cause that's all Shaq did. Run to the front of the rim
Yeah, dunk on nigga. Yeah,
and,
smell
and
these
hold
nuts type shit.
the
Yeah.
nigga down like for real.
Hey, when I was a youngin, I was a big AI fan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Around that time when they was in the finals, bro, I was mad as hell at Shaq. All them elbows he threw at Mutombo. I like,
Yeah.
damn, Shaq, let him make it. But I ain't understand, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta punish dudes. You gotta punish them dudes. And
So who
Mutombo,
Rudy Gobert you think can't punish on that front lineup? They too small. My thing is if you do that, they gotta go down there and help. So now you got better 3-point shooting. The field is more wide open. Instead of and the Elvis gotta always create drive and kick because when man Elder was talking about after game one, he said they bad at penetration. They can't recover. They bad on the back end. I mean on the front. Well that's the back end. They can't guard nobody, dog. It's just like they offense against your offense. But make them work. Austin Reed still not having a good game. So that big three shit gone out the window already. So it's basically you letting one nigga basically dictate the whole game, which is Luka. Like
damn, James. LeBron looking old, bro. This nigga
Luka,
didn't catch an alley oop, dog, from Austin Reeves. He came down, James, and was pump faking like 3-4 times and blew the layup. And now Minnesota back on the other end, they get the bucket. It's an 8-point game, 7-point game, damn near. They on a 12-3 run.
that's what I'm talking about. Then they could be playing possum too. I don't know, bro. I just don't like how the first 3 quarters went. And because you think you can come back and you got big wins doing it that way. Like I said, we from an evergreen leaf, you know it. When we smell blood, nigga, we're a vampire.
Oh
We
yeah,
drinking it.
yeah.
You feel me? You can't be playing around with your food all the
Big
time.
facts.
So I still got Minnesota after they showed me what they can do, and I knew they weren't gonna shoot lights out from three no more. You know what I mean? Like every game, but they number 4 in 3-point shoot. Anthony Edwards made the most threes. They just got to stop selling it and stay aggressive. That's all. That's my
And
biggest thing with
honestly,
the first 3 quarters.
it when they made that trade for Cat, when Julius Randle came in, Ant-Man even said it, when it happened. Their chemistry was off. It was real, no real leaders. Ant-Man ain't got no filter, so he gonna be real. He gonna keep it trilled and tell you what he feel as a
Yeah.
youngest. So that was like their early steps, and they'll succeed. You know what I'm saying? And they made that trade a long time ago. And for Julius Randle and Ant-Man to really, to have a step up game in this game after winning a game 1, and now you see they creeping back and stuff, and it's yet to be seen if they can take over this game. But with the Luka Doncic trade with the Lakers, that's different too. That was a midseason trade, and they trying to, you know what I'm saying, shape some shit up between them two. So if the Lakers fold this lead, man, it's some trouble. It's some trouble.
We know. Listen, we seen them blow leads against the Bulls. I think Minnesota way better than the Bulls. At the end of the day, I agree with you. So this is my question to you. I know they wanted to get physical with Randall, but I think Cat would have had this bitch a different way because of his shooting ability.
Yeah, he different. He can really.
Yeah, he might be soft and all that, but that nigga like his eyes light up like Christmas trees when he plays.
Would have been food, James. This would have been food for Cat. A big man, a 7-footer that can stretch the floor. You got Jackson Hayes every game. Come on, man. No AD.
And
you
he
ain't got
better
AD.
post moves to me. Like he more fluid with the post moves around the basket. I like Randall physicality. Don't get it twisted, but he ain't no Cat for us on the offensive end, and that's what you really need.
But Julius Randle, you know what I'm saying? He providing. You know what I'm saying? He coming out there with 25 of them things. He leading them in scoring, James. 25 points for Julius Randle.
I agree. I understand that. Listen, I like Randall. He remind me of one of them old school gridiron players, but this a finesse game. Luka finessing them niggas. Luka don't play no D. He don't play physical enough, but you know, he just got good footwork. He got moves. So look at Cat on the post, like you said. Man, Jackson Hayes would have been in foul trouble in the first half just as well. Like, I just feel like they role players getting in foul trouble that killed the whole momentum because now they can't get off. They got to play timid and scared because they don't want to pick up those extra fouls and feel like they costing their team. Cat would have just been playing, you know, Cat offensive. I think Cat would have had about 30 tonight. You know, Cat averaged 30 in this series because of that reason.
Yeah. No, Jackson Hayes, man, only 2 points in 9 minutes, bro. And then, you know, after that, they don't really have no bigs, bro. Like, that's what's going to be like, that's why if we see the Lakers, whoever, we're going to cook them bigs, bro. We're going to cook them bigs. We're going to cook them bigs in the playoffs. If Jokic ain't in there, but our guard play got to show up because our backcourt bombs in Houston right now. So, you know what I'm saying? So, we got to rely on that shit. But, yeah, bro, they cut it down to 9 points so far. We're going to see. We're going to see what the Lakers, can they regroup? What they doing, man? 6 minutes left to go.
But that should be a good sign for the Timberwolves going into game 3 at home. You can't get lackadaisical. I know you ain't gonna get the brunt of your role players getting in foul trouble at home, but you had to expect that shit to happen tonight. So what I'm saying is Timberwolves lost a little their edge. They couldn't be aggressive. They couldn't get into their sets. And to me, Ant-Man started a little late. If you come out, you see Julius Randle cooking, the coach gotta tell him, man, just don't hang out at the 3-point line. Because Ant-Man gonna break the defense down and get in the paint. So somebody slash to the basket. That's how the Lakers kept their lead. Ruick slashing from the 3-point line. Hachimura slashing from the 3-point line. They just weren't standing there when Luka and LeBron got in that paint. Big boss was crashing the boards. You gotta crash the boards like in case a miss come. And to me, like I said, my biggest thing is you got Rudy Gobert, man. Tell that nigga run to the front of the rim and turn around. Point blank, period. They gotta foul you.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be my main thing I'm preaching. Look, just like when Shaq and Kobe and them had the mismatches in the finals. You feel me? Shaq, run to the front of the rim and just turn around. We gonna hit you in the numbers. Same thing with Rudy Gobert. Ain't nobody out there could check that dude, bro. Nobody on that squad. They talking about the role player could play 1 through 5. Bullshit. Rudy Gobert put him on a poster.
They say he can guard 1 through 5, Jay.
Nah, that's bull. I ain't but what? They ain't got no 5 for him to guard. But they got 3 big 5 now. It's ain't going to power forward or he a true 5. I know he could play both positions because of the style of the league. All right, so now just imagine if there was Sengun. Man, that's dog food, man. That boy eating all that Alpo. You hear me? Straight red nose. You feel me? So
yeah,
they gotta try to feature Rudy Gobert in at least one quarter and just see what he can do for us, get them in foul trouble, get them out their rhythm, slow the game down. Because Lakers look for those transition points. And that's what got them in the game too and got that big old lead. They was getting them rebounds, pushing that thing. And I do give them credit for that. You know what I mean? I watched, like I say, the first 3 quarters, the first 2 quarters and a half. And I said, man, let me see who cooking on here, man. That last play, I was like, no way, I'm about to cut this shit up. I can't deal with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because the ref really decided the game. Because they done took the role players out. They gonna have to take somebody out for them bitches to lose. And they did a good job at that. I want to see what DiVincenzo gonna do if he was able to play his style without the foul trouble. I think Naz Reid would have stayed more aggressive and more in tune in the game. But the foul troubles take you out, bro. Y'all know that. And maybe, even though they weren't going to the free throw line, that's defensive fouls killing the ball. Now they got a chance to come down, set up their offense. And Luka, he gonna get in that paint, bro. He gonna get in that paint. You can't really stop him. I noticed that already. Like, he gonna get his regardless. So stick to everybody else. This nigga gotta score 70 points to beat me. And I
Yeah,
don't think
face
he's
guard
gonna do
everybody
that.
else and let Luka beat you 1-on-1.
Yeah,
Luka
just let
gonna have to
Luka
beat
eat
me.
first.
Yeah, Luka gonna just beat me. But
Luka
everybody
gonna
else
be
can't
like
eat.
that. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. There's
I
ways
get
to get
that.
around this stuff. Is they gonna implement it? Is they gonna stress it and preach it, push it? You know what I mean? I think if I was the coach at halftime, that's what I would say. Look, man, Luka got 22 in the first half. He gonna cook us regardless. So if he beat us, we gonna live with it. But everybody else can't get off.
But let me
LeBron
ask
had
you this, James.
go ahead.
If you Minnesota, right, and you have Rudy Gobert out there and Julius Randle, you don't think a lineup with Julius, because you know the Lakers are small. You don't think if they utilize Julius Randle go small ball at the 5, you don't think that would help them as far as like
That'll be
running
much better.
or Nas Reed, you know what I'm saying, out there at times too at the
Yeah,
small
but
ball.
that'll be much better. I would do that. To see how Julius Randle played tonight, yeah, I would do that. Cause like I say, without him, this shit would have been a 30-point blowout. He kept them in the game in the first half, even though they were down by 15, 16, the lead blew up to 22. I like his aggressiveness tonight. I like how he came out focused. You know what I mean? Laser focused too. He was getting to his spots. And there's a lot of calls that they're not getting. You know they weren't gonna get these calls. You know, it was a chance that they was gonna hone in on your 3-point shooting like they did. Y'all 2 of 14 after hitting 21 in the first game. So find other ways to stay aggressive. Find other ways to get your offense going. And like I said, if Ant-Man would have just helped them out in the first half, maybe they wouldn't have been down by 15, 16, 14 in the first half. And
Hey,
Ant-Man waited too
he
late,
wasn't
man.
assertive. Yeah, he waited too late, bro. Keep it
He
real.
waited too late.
He waited too late. You should have been, you know what I'm saying, took off. You supposed to set the standard, dog. That's when you hold your nuts.
Facts.
That's when you show your dick bigger than whoever.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying? All that shit. You know you got fined for this shit, James.
For
Telling
what?
Lakers fans in the crowd, my dick bigger than yours. They was talking shit on, you know what I'm saying, trying to check into the game. And man, the league found them. Oh shit, it's a 9-point game. Now it's Reed with the bucket. JJ really want to time out, but yeah, he got fined, James, for telling the crowd, boys in the crowd that, yeah, Rudy Gobert got 200 million though. He got 200 million though. And then he say, my dick bigger than yours though. My dick bigger than yours. And the league fined him for that. For a leaked video off the baseline, off of somebody's random phone. They gonna find him for that. It wasn't no
That's crazy.
TNT and coming off of no TNT recording, no ESPN recording. It came off for somebody who sent them the video, and they find that man for saying that. But you can't. How you feel about that shit, though? How you feel
Man,
about that? Just
this
hearing that.
basketball, nigga gonna talk shit. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't have fined them for it. But I could understand why they did it. Because it's kind of explicit, you know what I mean? And what he said,
And hey, I told you he ain't
whatever.
got no filter, James. That dude ain't got no filter.
I
That man
like
ain't
it.
got no fucking filter. Hey, I fuck with it.
Yeah, I like it. You got to talk shit in this bitch. You know what I mean? You can't just let nobody punk you. And sometimes talking get you hype and keep you focused. I'm talking about laser focus. So I want to see how they gonna come out game 3 though. This game not really over. I see they got 309 left. you say Reddick called a timeout, but they let this one slip away, bro, and they let the referees like take them out their game. So that's why Ant-Man should have been more aggressive at that too. When you see them, you see your key players getting that's contributors, the Reeds and the DiVincenzo's. You supposed to just turn up. You supposed to just turn all the way up. And like I say, he started off late. It's cool, maybe because they got the little split. That's all they wanted. Like he said in the press conference, nah, keep the same energy. Y'all had the Lakers winning anyway. End the discussion. He left it nice, short, and brief, and I like that. But you can't say that and don't come out in the second game and play like you played. Like, I'd have set the tone from jump. Randall, you follow me. Randall not supposed to be the leading scorer in the first half in this game. And I don't think Luka could stop him. That's what they was doing in the first game. Picking on Luka. So he was getting in the paint easy. It was open threes for him. Now y'all letting Luka rest on defense and he cooking y'all on offense. Y'all switching everything. He cooking Gobert, he cooking Daniels. He gonna get off. So you gotta match Luka. Y'all the two superstars of the team. Luka out there cooking and you out there cooking eggs, man. Where the whole fucking meal at? Where the pancake? Where the bacon? You just cooking eggs right now. You need a whole meal. You
You know
got
what
to
I'm
match
saying?
that. And salute the Randall. I don't think he can match it like Ant-Man. You know what I mean?
Nah, and man, you know, so you got some maturing to do. You know, you got a little
I
maturing to
agree with
do.
that.
You
I
got
agree
some
with that.
maturing to do because you got guys pressuring him, talking about, man, hey, is you the face of the league? And he like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me just build, grow into that type of shit. You know, like I don't want that, you know what I'm saying? If it is what it is, I just want to go out there and hoop. Y'all paying me to hoop, basically. So let me just do that. Well, I gotta be this for y'all when y'all searching for this type of player. Y'all choosing niggas, you know what I'm saying? Y'all choosing who y'all wanna, produce. Basically,
Yeah.
why it can't just come organically from what the people want as far as the team aspect and the individual player. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody choose Jordan. Didn't nobody choose Kobe. They worked for this shit. Only one nigga that was chosen for this shit. You know what I'm saying? You see how they go.
And he claimed he ain't want it. Yeah, you wanted it. You came out the league saying before you even play the game, you was chosen to call yourself the king. Like you say, normally the fan base will give you nicknames and because of your game or because of your play. But I think they're gonna still be all right though. Cause if you think about it, after all went on tonight and they still in this game, like two or three threes, they back in it. Like they just had an off night. You gotta get them better shot selection. Ant-Man being a leader. Look, if you see me driving, come with me. When your man gonna come, you trail right behind your man headed to the basket, and I can float that thing up to you. I can bounce pass it to you. I can easily give you an easy two. Stop selling for threes all day. Like that 2 for 14 would have stopped me from shooting. And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them, man, stop shooting that shit. Like Harlem Night, man, stop shooting, man. Get to the rack. Try to get some foul calls. Slow the game down. It's crazy, bro. Like it's gonna be a good series though. It's gonna be a good series. I don't think Ant-Man and them gonna fold. They didn't make it to the Western Conference for nothing last year, so they talking about Luka always kill them. Nah, man, you gotta think about it. It's a game of runs, and then I think Ant-Man matched his intensity and his will to win. I'm talking about Luka. Shit, this game will be closer than that. You ask me. But Lakers gonna get out there with the win. I already said, look, they gonna win game 2. I ain't expect everybody get in foul trouble early like they did. You could see it, the early foul trouble. When have you seen that many foul calls in the first half of a game like that? They was doing their best not to let the rest of them niggas get off. So how can you do that? Call fouls, sit them to the side. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
think I think it's gonna be a
It
better
ain't just no
game
random.
too.
It ain't just no random guys. Those are key guys. You know what I'm saying? Role player guys
Thank
that
you.
dictate the game for their team. So I get what you're saying, bro. I get
I
what you're
don't
saying.
like Alexander Walker though. He all right, but he ain't no nigga like for you to hang your hat on that. DiVincenzo playoff experience with the Knicks champion with the Bucks. Nas Reed, 6th man of the year. You only need 2 niggas off your bench to go off. And McDaniels, he ain't do the numbers on the offensive end because he got in foul trouble. He got 3 early fouls in that game, and you looking like, God damn, how many fucking fouls they gonna call? It's to me, it's not fair, bro. That's all. And you know they gonna swallow their whistle on the other end, but for some reason y'all keep blowing that bitch on our end. So you taking me out of my game. Now you worry about fussing with the referees. You talking to the referees. You giving up backdoor cuts. Like this the worst I seen Timberwolves play in a minute. You know what I mean? Like they resorted back to the Timberwolves trying to learn how to win. But y'all just made it to the Western Conference Finals. You should know how to make adjustments. You should know what to expect in game 2, knowing what you did them in game 1. And y'all let the referees take y'all out y'all game. And it ain't too much of the foul shooting, like I said, because the foul that they was calling, it was offensive fouls. Like the pick that Nas Reed did on Austin Reed, man, that was a damn flop.
I gotta do something about that flopping shit though, James. I'm tired of seeing that shit, bro. You gotta bring real basketball defense back. I'm glad these young teams like Orlando, who's the top defensive team in the league, you know what I'm saying? You got my Rockets, OKC, you know what I'm saying? These type of young team, Minnesota to a certain degree is a young team as well. I like that.
Man.
Yeah, I like that. And they bringing that fitness back. And I want these young dudes to run these old dudes out the gym, out the league. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's the whole thing I was thinking about. I was like, if they can, like I said, I wasn't really worried about the 3-point shooting. As you notice, and wasn't even much creating and penetrating like he wanted to. Like he was passive tonight for some reason.
He
Like
kind of was playing like how Jokic was playing last night.
yeah, like why you so passive when you know you could get in the lane anytime you want? Like someone right with that shit. I was looking at that, I was like, man, ain't no goddamn way. And then you waited till damn the middle of the second quarter, end of the second quarter to start going off, hit a couple of threes.
I gotta say this though too, James. The Lakers did come out with some good defense. They came out with some aggressive defense too. I have to just say, I just put that out there.
No, I said that from the jump. I said they didn't come out there, but when the Timberwolves always play defense like that, but for some reason y'all calling fouls on them being aggressive and not the Lakers. It was a lot of cheap shit that I seen, a lot of flopping going on that got those dudes in foul trouble early where they couldn't get into rhythm and couldn't use the depth of their bench like they normally because they the highest scoring bench in the league. Which that's not no excuse. I just want to see what game 3 have to offer now. Like if you're gonna come out and be passive and man, you gotta be aggressive from start to finish. They go as you go. You know what I mean? I don't care about the 28-8 or 22. If they need you to score, every game gonna be different, Greenleaf. You know that. They might not need you to do that this game because they're not hitting their threes. So now I need you to be aggressive. I need you to set the tone. And that shit and once they go to collapsing hard because they see you cooking it, that's gonna really open it up. Now we talking about an ocean 3 compared to a garbage can 3. You know what I mean? The league only gonna get bigger and bigger. He ain't come out and set the tone like that. Julius Randle the one did it. And nothing against Randle, bro. Like I said, I like him. He been hurt the last 2 years. He couldn't really show what he can do. But this game, he has arrived, you know. Even much in the first game, he played solid. But it was a team effort. Tonight, it was just all Randle. You know what I mean? And you can't have that. You just can't have that.
So real quick before I pass the mic to Elder, real quick, James, let me read out these stats for the people that's listening. For the Lakers, we're out tomorrow with 11 points. LeBron James finished with 21 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 16 points for Austin Reeves, 7 for 14 from the field. Couldn't connect from the 3, 0 for 6 from the 3 tonight. 5 assists for Austin Reeves and 5 rebounds. Luka Doncic came out with a 31 point, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. A slight triple-double possible. So Luka came out cooking. Lakers shot 20% from the 3. They made all their free throws at 20. They shot 20 free throws. They had 41 rebounds, 23 assists for the team, 12 turnovers. And for the Minnesota Timberwolves, they shot 20% as well from the 3. They had 25 free throws, shot at an 80% clip. and shot 38% from the floor with 11 turnovers, 34 rebounds, 14 assists. Ant-Man had 25 points, and Julius Randle with 27. 27. Elder, Pastor, man, hey. Did you get a little nervous, Elder?
No. Can you hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you good, Pastor. What's up? Salute, big brother.
I done seen this so many times. No, I didn't get nervous at all. I mean, it's good basketball. It's good playoff, hard, falling all over the basketball. So I enjoyed it. But nervous, no. You could tell the way the Lakers was that, I mean, this is the lowest they got. It was 9 since the second quarter. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't nervous at all. I mean, the Lakers had the right mentality. I actually like the way Minnesota just took what they gave, but if you notice, they let the 2 stars go off, but nobody else. Like they had nobody else in double figures, nobody else. And they gave up 42 threes the last game. They only gave up 25 looks this time, and they only let them make 5. The Lakers did exactly what they should: play hard defense, be physical, build a wall to try to stop them. But really, the only time these guys really scored was when they went off the dribble one-on-one. You know what I mean? Very few transition points. I saw maybe 4 points like that for Minnesota all night. Lakers was perfect from the free throw line, because remember everybody said the only way the Lakers going to win is if the refs call the game and give them all these fouls. Well, Lakers only shot 20 free throws, y'all. Minnesota shot 25. Minnesota got 4 more shots than the Lakers did in the game. But the Lakers not dominated, but they rebounded well, 41-34. They made every single free throw, limited the turnovers, 12 for the Lakers, 11 for them. It was just a good game, man. It was a real good game. And I thought the officials they were consistent all the way around. They're never going to get every good call, but I thought when they called ticky-tack, they called on both of them. When they let them play, though. I saw a lot of bodies on the floor. I didn't like that. Did y'all see what Jaden McDaniels did to Luka towards the end? Did y'all see that?
Oh, no, I missed that. What happened?
He tried to do a little bunny in the lane, and he missed it, and he fell to the ground. And Luka was over him. And when Luka went to try to get the ball, Jaden McDaniels closed his legs together to hold Luka's foot from moving. That's dirty, cheap shit. That type of stuff right there make me, I don't like that. I don't mind physical, elbow and all that. But that kind of stuff, I don't like that because that's how people can get hurt. That's how people get hurt from dumb stuff like that. And you'll see it. I'm sure tomorrow they'll be talking about it because Luka was hot about it. And the refs was right there. He should have saw it. But, I think the refs in the playoffs, they don't want to be involved. They really don't want to make the game about them. So if you ain't pretty much bleeding from the nose or the eye, they ain't going to call it. So I thought it was a very good game. Lakers, a good response. And now they got to go to Minnesota and do the same thing if they want to get back in this game. They got to steal home court back. So
Elder, what you like going into the next game before I jump the mic to J-Dog real quick? What you like looking forward to the next game?
What I like is the Lakers defense. They showed you they can play D. I told you, build the wall. Yep. That's what they literally did. And they ran them off the 3, and they made all those guys come inside and try to create. And the only ones that could do anything inside was Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle. Nobody else could get going tonight. And when you run them off the 3 and they ain't getting clean open looks, when they did get open looks, guess what they did in the second half? They got like 2 or 3 open looks. What they do? They missed them. They missed them because they don't have a rhythm going. So that's the plan to beat this team is to force them to shoot 2-pointers, try to build a wall. If I'm the Lakers, all I'm saying is this: all wall got to be better. We cannot allow Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle to continually beat us off the dribble. We got to build a better wall. That's the only thing. That's it. Yep. Jackson Hayes is almost unplayable, bro. And I will say that he's almost unplayable, bro. And I told you, bro, he was still a +6, but he had 5 fouls in 9 minutes. He had a stupid goal.
That goal was crazy.
His lack of IQ came out in those 9 minutes. So I'm literally not even.
I don't know.
I don't even want to play him unless I'm up big. He ain't smart enough. So I don't want to play him unless I'm up big, bro. I really don't. Maybe first quarter just because it's hype and he can catch some Luka stuff. But after that, I'm not playing him, bro. I'm not playing him unless we're up big. So, but the Lakers still managed to get 4 guys in double figures, 4 starters in double figures. They got 13 points from the bench. That's yeoman for the Lakers, with what they've been doing. So good win. I think it's a good win. Ugly game. I mean, 20% from the three for both teams.
Hey,
Lakers shot 45%. They shot 38%.
A defensive game as well.
Yeah, playoff, man. 94-85.
Under 100 points.
This the late 80s and early 90s right here, bro. The early 90s right here.
I like that. That's what I say. I like the defense intensity.
Yep.
Hey, J-Dog. Salute, J-Dog. What you got, J-Dog? Kind of open. If y'all want to pull up, man, we here.
JD was down with it.
Hey, shit, what it do, Jay? Man, the Lakers did what I kind of expected, bro. Minnesota don't play with much IQ. And you got Anthony Edwards, but Luka gonna play him to either Luka gonna be better than him or they gonna play him to a standstill the whole series. And I see that, bro. They have no answer for Luka. So him and Anthony Edwards, I'm gonna say they cancel each other out. So now you got Bron Randall against Randall. Randall, I played him tonight, but Bron made key plays in the fourth quarter to keep that lead where it needed to be. Yeah, he looked at old Greenleaf. He did. I seen him on 2 alleys tonight. I like, God, nigga, you can't jump. You need your shot. You got down Savannah and get your shot, nigga. But I play past it. But nah, bro, but Bron looked at old and stretches, but he IQ still there, and he made plays in key moments. Minnesota not a smart team, bro. And if they not hitting threes at a high clip and it's a high scoring affair, they get a little panicky, bro, with the rock. And they ain't really don't look focused like they need to when they really not hitting threes. They ain't locking up. Like they played good defense tonight. I ain't gonna say they didn't, but like Luka, then Austin Reeves, he was just steady Eddie, bro. Like I just don't. If the Lakers, like I say, Luka and Anthony Edwards, right now, he outplaying Anthony Edwards, like bar none. Anthony Edwards had a couple of little highlight reels, but other than that, bro, Luka outplaying him, bro. Front to back. He almost had a triple-double tonight. You feel me? Talking about Luka. They bench didn't give him nothing. Conley didn't give him anything at the guard. Cisco didn't give him nothing. Jay McDaniels didn't give him anything. Their role players gave him nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro.
Well, they wasn't foul trouble though, Jay. I ain't.
That's what I was about to say. How can they get them something when they got in foul trouble?
Well, I mean, the Lakers. My point is this. Foul trouble is a part of the game, bro. The foul trouble is a part of the game, bro. You can't just hang your head on that because this is what I'm gonna say. The Lakers role players wasn't doing shit either.
And we was in foul trouble too. The Lakers committed more fouls than they did. They had 24 fouls.
Hold up. When you say that,
total fouls. I'm talking not free throws. I'm talking total fouls.
I want to let
Let me elaborate.
Go ahead.
Now, cause y'all hitting on it with Missy just a little bit. My point is this: it wasn't overwhelmingly either way or the other, bro. It was pretty balanced with the fouling and shit. I get a Lakers a hard time with the refs and shit too. But tonight, bro, it wasn't. It was a couple of here and there, but for the most part, the refs really wasn't involved in the game a whole lot, bro. You feel me? It was a pretty nip and tuck game. It was tight. It's just Minnesota, bro, when they not making shots at a high clip, bro. You feel me? Even with the opportunities that they got, they wasn't taking advantage of it. You feel me?
So what I want to say. Okay.
Go ahead. No, I'm through.
No. All right. No, I was gonna get back to the point that when I was saying about the foul, like it was Devin Chincho and Nas Reed that was in foul trouble. Yeah, they committed some crazy fouls too. I could confess on that. Right, Devin Chincho was and so that means to tell me they was already out of whack. But at the same time, they are key factors for Minnesota's bench. That's why I say they was in foul trouble, so they couldn't cook. And me and James, what I'm saying, we elaborate on that on the play-by-play, but that's what I meant by the fouls. They was in foul trouble, not to say that was a give and take.
Right. But they was early, Green, but that third quarter.
Yeah, right, go ahead. He was just doing a lot of little crazy dumb fouls. He wasn't locked in. That's why they only played 16 minutes, because he only had 4 fouls. It ain't like he almost fouled out. They could have played him more, but he just wasn't locked in, so they went with the other guys. And like I said, like J-Dog said, the fouls to me was not the issue tonight. I think they were called the same way both ways. I saw a few missed here, a couple cheap ones here, but again, it was nothing egregious on either side, in my personal opinion. Right. The only egregious was when he clamp that leg. I think that's dirty when you do stuff like that.
That's the one I mean.
Other than that, though, I was cool with it. You know what I mean? I kind of thought Randall should have been a technical just because what's the name? The announcer made a good point. It's not a natural basketball move. When you shoot with that hand to come down and hit somebody, that ain't what you do with your hand after you shoot the ball. So because it was an unnatural move and it hit somebody in the face, the rule says that's a flagrant foul. That's why I thought that one should have been, but they didn't call that either. So I thought the game was determined by the players, and I don't necessarily think that Minnesota played like he was saying how they not high IQ. They took what the Lakers gave them, and the thing was Lakers didn't give them much. Every now and then they would give them a drive to the basket, and they would take it and score. I mean, they only got off 25 threes, y'all. I want to know when the last time Minnesota shot 25 threes. I mean, they wasn't giving them.
They shot last game, Plus.
They might 42. They shot 42.
Okay, so 25 is a
they made 21.
Big
Big difference, bro. They just was not giving them threes, bro.
No, that's why I gave credit to the Lakers defense. They came out with a different mission. They came, they were smart with to come out the game too. And I didn't. And but I want to on the other side of it, Anthony Edwards. I want to ask y'all about Anthony Edwards. I feel like he was on some Jokic shit. He didn't come out in that mind frame. He didn't take Luka one-on-one like he's supposed to. He was giving up the rock early. He came along late, but he still, it wasn't enough. I feel like Anthony Edwards, if he would have took the mission on more, people expected 40 points from Anthony Edwards. You might get that in a game 5 or 6 or 7, right? So this game is about like Julius Randle stepping up, being a leading scorer, in my opinion, from what I've seen. But I feel like if you're the Timberwolves, you got to put that pressure on Anthony Edwards, come out with that different energy. But you got to give credits to the Lakers defense as well because they came out on their mission.
They had a wall, bro. If you really look, even though he could get around Luka, he knew there was another man standing back there, and they pushed it out. So where he wasn't starting at the 3-point line, he was starting 2 feet beyond it. So
Texas T say you capping, Pastor.
Say it again. It don't matter.
Texas T.
I know. It don't matter. When you saw that, old boy realized there's just not a lot of time. When they did leave it open, he got past whoever was in front of him, got to the basket and scored. That's what he did. That's when he got the majority of his baskets. He only made 2 threes, so 8 baskets came at the thing. I don't think he hit 1 mid-range. I don't think Anthony Edwards hit 1 mid-range today. So he got 8 layups and 2 threes is what he got. But he took what they gave him. And see, he had 0 assists today, y'all. 0. Look at that. He had 0. Why? When he got the ball, they put that wall up and they covered that 3. There were a couple times he got in there and jumped and looked to go back and had nowhere to pass it to. Nowhere. The Lakers covered that. They didn't give him lanes, bro. And again, if he can't play that playmaker, Minnesota in trouble. So now what Minnesota going to have to do is figure out how can we get Anthony Edwards in that lane to where he can attack freely and force that defense to cover him and so we can kick it out. If I'm the Lakers, I make this team beat me with 2-point shots, bro. Anthony Edwards is not getting – he can get 40, but he's going to have 1 assist.
Somebody else going,
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to score 40 on this team. I mean, I really don't. I don't think he can score 40 against the Lakers like this. The way they're playing defense on him. And again, Luka big, bro. He rubbing him. That first 2 quarters, they were leaning on him, bro. Every time he tried to go around, they just leaned on it. And they would take the foul sometime. When he did get in the lane, they swiped his arms hard. You know what I'm saying? That stuff wear on you as the game go on, bro.
That's true.
That stuff wear on you. And I saw it in them. That's why them jumpers were short at the end. When they got 2 or 3 wide open looks, them jumpers were short, bro, because they were tired. And that's just how the Lakers, if they're going to win this series, that's how they're going to do it. Now, my thing is this. It's going to be hard for the Lakers, though. You know why? As the seeds, they got two days off, right, before this next game. But then after that, the games are every other night. And the Lakers don't get that rest time, bro. They don't get that rest time. And if you don't have that
every other day, right? Every other day.
This game, they get 2 days off and they play Friday. After that, they got to play in 1 day off, play. 1 day off, play. 1 day off, play. So that rest what I'm saying is this: can the Lakers sustain this type of defense for 5 more games, possibly?
You think they can do it on the road right now?
I know they can do it on. The Lakers can play this D. This is the D that the Lakers was playing, and everybody was tripping, for 20 games. This is the defense they were playing.
Yeah,
this is what they were doing, and they can. But will they? We'll have to see. Honestly, to me, it all depends on LeBron. When LeBron come out with that energy like that in the fourth quarter, everybody else has it, and that's when they flow. If LeBron ain't got that energy, bro, the rest of the team, they're not going to make their rotations. And LeBron, if he ain't rotating, because he's your free safety on the defense. He's the one that's reading, and if he ain't rotating up, think about what won the game for us. Now, again, we led the whole half, but right when they were able to cut that thing to 6 or 7, what happened? They get the steal. Anthony Edwards is coming up the court, and LeBron rip him, go in, and score a layup.
And that's the IQ play, because his ass trying to go behind his back, not even paying attention.
He didn't see LeBron. He never even saw LeBron.
But you got to.
You got to be aware of your surroundings, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
right?
You got to as a guard, bro. You definitely got to
picked him clean, and then went and made that tough layup on 2 Timberwolves.
And
that was a huge play,
foul, bro.
Yeah, he did get fouled. It was a tough play, bro. That was a tough play. But again, that's the type of stuff that will motivate the guy. So he ain't got to be locked down the whole game. He just got to be locked down to start the game to get everybody going, and then make big plays like that. Because I thought he started off shooting well, but he struggled at the beginning of that fourth. He struggled at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And but again, turnovers, like look at their turnovers. Luka had 4, but LeBron only had 2. LeBron only had 2 turnovers tonight. That's a good turnover night for LeBron. Only have 2 in 40 minutes. Luka played 42. Austin Reeves played 43.
Well, he was giving that ball up though. He wasn't handling the night, bro.
That's
what I liked it. Yeah,
he was giving it up.
I thought Gabe was huge. I thought Gabe played very good offensively and defensively today. I thought he did a good job. Vanderbilt kind of let me down. He came in and he just wasn't there. That's why he only got 8 minutes. I could tell. I think it's because it's Minnesota. His IQ is not the highest, so he's too hyped. He's almost too hyped to get out there and play, to get more minutes for him. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works.
I got a key question. Do they role players get in foul trouble like they did tonight? Key contributors.
You mean Minnesota or the Lakers?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Minnesota, because you got to think about it. Naj Reid had 3 in the first half. He had to sit down. DiVincenzo had 4. He had to sit down. All this in the first half. Now, I could call 2 fouls on DiVincenzo that was straight, but the rest of them flop. Vanderbilt flop. They talking about a hand to the neck and all that. Man, that man flop. The pick on, what you call him, Austin Reed?
You wrong on that. Sorry, bro. You are wrong on that. That dude is driving, and he literally put
How many times we see LeBron driving, hit people in the throat with that chicken wing and don't get a call, though? That's why I call him a role player.
Hey, bro, just
stop
because
it, Elder, bro. We're not about to do that tonight.
They don't call. We are going to do
it.
I know you don't like LeBron, but just because you
I'm glad y'all. I'm just not calling fouls on him.
Who else in here?
LeBron pushed your boy in the back too, but when your boy jumped over Luka, they called the foul when Luka tapped the ball out of bounds. I'm watching the game too. That's why I cut it off.
Hold on, James. Greenleaf and J-Dog, y'all all saw that play. Was it a foul, offensive foul, or was it not? I want y'all opinion.
On who? DiVincenzo?
Remember when DiVincenzo put his...
Oh, yeah.
He said that's not a foul. He said that's a flop. He said he said that Vando flopped on that.
Man, Austin Reed flopped on the screen with Naj Reid, and LeBron move every time he do a screen. They don't call that shit on that.
I told James that on the play-by-play. He said the same thing. Yeah.
I'm watching the game, bro. I ain't got no business snake eyes glasses on, bro.
On that,
Austin Reeves flopped on that Naj Reid.
Austin Reeves did not flop. That's not. You can look at back when y'all get a chance.
That was on Vanderbilt. When I'm talking about.
I'm just naming a lot of foul calls that got this bench in the foul trouble where they couldn't contribute. That's all I'm saying.
The second one that he's talking about was when they had been squirrely for a hot second, and then old boy was already pissed. Watch the play.
Everybody took one of those fouls away from him. Remember, Naj Reid had 4 fouls, and he took one away from him.
Hold on, James. You just interrupted me. I'm trying to get it out, sir. On that play, I want all y'all to go back and look at it. He literally is eyeing Austin Reeves as he's coming, and you see him load up to hit him on that screen. And after he hit him, he stood there and looked at Austin Reeves. Go back and look at it. That's why the refs called the foul. It was clearly a foul. He wasn't stationary, and he loaded up with that shoulder to jam it into Austin Reeves. Wasn't even looking at him. But, bro, you call him flops. It's not a flop. all the flopping I seen today, all the falling over today, bro. Stop with that bull crap. That's BS.
So the Gabe Vincent wasn't a flop neither then when Nas Reed was getting position.
Oh, let me ask you this. What flops did Minnesota do? Did they do any flops today, James? Tell me what they were.
Listen, that's the only thing about it was.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm about to answer the question. No. The only thing about it was they was calling it on Minnesota, but they wasn't calling it on the Lakers.
See,
period.
Y'all see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's James' hate for the Lakers and LeBron come out.
No, I ain't got no. They're not giving dudes their props. Green. He wasn't much on here. I said the Lakers came out with a defense.
I wasn't on here because I was watching the game, bro. That's bullshit. You're making bullshit calls because you don't like LeBron and you don't like the Lakers.
Nah, man, I seen LeBron do the same thing with Alexander when he drove to the basket. I seen LeBron push. I seen LeBron push the ball under the basket when he got that rebound and stuck it back up. But they called the same shit on your boy, and he ain't must touch Luka. Luka the one tapped that bitch out of bounds. As soon as the ball went out of bounds, they called a foul on the nigga over the back. Stop it, man. So LeBron ain't go over the back of the dude that be composed of McDaniels when he got that ball and put it back up. He clearly shoved the man, dog.
I'll let y'all do it tonight because I ain't James. James, my nigga, I love this nigga. But he hates LeBron and he's biased.
I don't hate no nigga on this earth. LeBron hate himself. That's why he a role player.
He's the main
the
one.
Boy putting up role player
the
numbers,
Lakers
man. I ain't gotta hate on no role player.
You clearly see here tonight, they shot more free throws than the Lakers, and the Lakers committed more fouls than them.
Hold up.
He thought the Lakers
I'm just crying about key possessions that got their role players in foul trouble that they couldn't produce right.
Y'all can listen to that dumb shit y'all want to. Y'all can listen to that dumb shit tonight if y'all want to. I'm not listening to it tonight. Hell no. Do y'all thing. Because ain't no way in hell. Those were clear-cut calls. Clear-cut. And this is a hard game. I ain't taking shit from the refs. I ain't taking shit from Minnesota. I ain't taking shit from the Lakers. It was a lot of grabbing and pushing and all. That's what it's supposed to be in the playoffs. But we want to highlight.
Who's the only one getting the calls, though?
Are you serious? The Lakers had 24 fouls called against them. They had more fouls
that's not
called
what I'm
against them.
If I got the ball, I'm not giving up no points, but I'm putting.
Do you think, bro? I ain't gonna listen to James tonight because I can.
No, listen. If I got the ball, I'm not giving you no points, but I'm getting myself in foul trouble. Huh?
No, I was saying hear him out.
James, I gotta hear him out because I know James. James, my dude, I love him, but he hates LeBron, so he always.
They ain't got nothing to do with no hate, man. I don't want to get that nigga that name. He a fucking role player. What am I hate on a role player for? You act like he the star of the fucking team.
This is the nigga that started the LeBron James role player shit, y'all. This is the nigga that started LeBron James role player shit.
If a nigga can call him a goat, I can call him a role player.
Nah, he did put that.
I don't like the nigga either, bro. But the game wasn't decided by that.
All that and the plays you call were clear.
I'm not saying it was, but I'm saying if you only thing I'm saying is if your key bench players get in a foul trouble, they call it offensive fouls on them.
Don't be mad the Lakers won. I know you want them to lose tonight, bro. Sorry.
No, I already knew they weren't going to lose tonight.
I'm talking to chest ready. But again,
my bad, Elder. My bad. But Elder, you know how we get down, Elder. No bullshit. You know how we get down.
Hey, James, you know me. I'm gonna tell you like it is. You my nigga. I love you dearly. But I'm gonna tell you when you up full of cap, nigga. When you full of shit, and you full of shit tonight. Those plays were clear-cut fouls. Clear-cut fouls. And you want to call them out, talking about flops? Hell no. These are grown-ass 250-pound men slamming into you. I want to see how far you go back. One of them boogers hit you running full speed. I want to see how far you go back.
That's be on seeing, bro.
Yeah. Look at that Reeves play, bro. That was clear. When y'all go back, I know some of y'all will. Go watch that play. This dude is eyeing Reeves. He waiting on him to come. And he lowered that shoulder in the Reeves because he ain't looking at him. As soon as he hit him, he don't go for the play. He stand there and look at Reeves like, take that, nigga. And the ref saw him call the foul. That's what they should have did. Shit's simple. That's not hard. There ain't no flop. You got a damn 6'10", 240-pound man slamming on a 6'5", 195-pound dude. But you want to call a flop. Man, stop, bro. This was a hard-fought game on both sides. And the officiating was clear across the board. No advantage for either team at all. At all. And see, that's what I want to hear, you hating ass Laker haters. Because you know what? You typically have your excuse. The refs took the game. That's the only way the Lakers can win. They're going to double you in free throws. What happened tonight? Lakers shot less free throws and committed more fouls. What are y'all saying tonight?
I'm not worried about the free throw attempts and all that. But when you commit an offensive foul, you're not getting no free throws unless you're in the bonus. Only thing I'm saying, you got 3 fouls. They gave him 4, but they rescinded 1. The Vincenzo come in, he can't get out because he ain't getting in foul trouble. They both playing hard-nosed defense. I
Got
give you
foul,
that,
bro.
but it's a lot of plays that I watched in that first half. I was like, Minnesota killed their own self selling for the shit. But Lakers did a good job playing solid D. They did come out with more defensive intensity. They was cutting to the basket when they were driving, when Minnesota was just sitting there where they couldn't get the ball off. If Minnesota would have been backdoor cutting as well, they would have probably wouldn't have been in foul trouble.
They
But
don't
like
do
I
that.
said,
They don't do that.
They didn't have no backdoor. They didn't do that, and they didn't have it. It wasn't there. It wasn't available to them. When you got a wall built, that shit's not available. It's not available. They
man, Randall
that
gave
three.
up 2 easy buckets, not paying attention. I listen, I'm not taking
That
none
shit
away from
happens.
this win.
That
I'm not
shit
taking
happens.
none
The
away
Lakers
from the
did the
Lakers
same
win. Greenleaf, when I first came here, what I said. I was on here when I said you can rewind the tape. I didn't take none away. I just said, especially with that Alexander play, when LeBron shoved them clearly in the back, he got the rebound and put it back up. Why they ain't call a foul on that? It's just bullshit, bro. It's just bullshit.
Bob, I'm gonna tell. Hey James, I can tell you why. Do you want to actually know why they didn't call the foul? You want to know why?
Hey man, you trying to tell me what I don't see?
You asked the question. I'm asking, do you really want to know why they didn't call that foul?
Why?
This is classic basketball. If you block out, guess what? They called a foul. He didn't block out. He's standing there watching the ball. And because he did, they let him battle. And that's what happens. If he would have tried to look at LeBron and put his body on him, they would have called the. I'm telling you how it works in the NBA. Now, if I'm lying, Greenleaf, get in here and say, Elder, you capping. When you look and find your guy and put your body on him and he push you, automatic.
Well, how come they called that on McDaniels over Luka then? And that was the same type of position.
Luka blocked him out. Go look at the plays. If you are trying to block a man out and they push you, then they typically call it. But if you just ball watching and a man come in and rough you up and get that ball, they don't call that shit in the NBA. And especially in a game like this. So that's why he got
a man holler like a nigga stumped his toe or something.
Bro, I'm just telling you how the NBA works.
Is a foul, man. I don't care what.
If you do your job, they blow the whistle for that. But when you just ball watching, it's open season. It's that simple, bro. But again, to even try to insinuate that the refs gave the Lakers any type of advantage, because I did ask you, what flopping did Minnesota do? You never gave me an example of Minnesota.
I said they both was flopping, but the only one was getting the calls on the flop was the Lakers.
You didn't give me no
example. That's what I said. They both was flopping. I seen a lot of flopping tonight, especially the Gabe Vincent on a nice read.
Yeah. Gabe Vincent, another Laker.
You can't sit there and tell me that wasn't no flop. Soon the man put his arm out to shield him off to get the fucking ball. That nigga Gabe Vincent fell to the ground. You heard the whistle.
James on some BS. He on some BS. The Lakers had a good win.
Bro, what is you talking about?
Bro, you're trying to give them a side hand compliment. They won, but. And you still trying to insinuate that there were calls that went the Lakers'
because the team shot more free throws, there was more offensive fouls called on Minnesota than what you call them. And don't act like LeBron don't use his goddamn chicken wing. Come on, man. How many fouls LeBron had tonight? Using that chicken wing.
I'm sorry, y'all. Devon. I'm sorry. He had 4 fouls tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry you guys are upset that the Lakers won, because I know y'all hate the Lakers.
I'm not upset at all.
I'm talking to the people in the chat. I'm calling their names.
Remember, Elder, when we was on here talking the other night? What I told you, Elder, let's keep it real now.
I'm talking to the people in the chat.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm talking about me and you as brothers. When I say I don't believe Minnesota. I told you the last time we was on these lives, I told you I don't think Minnesota gonna shoot that well from the 3 in game 2. I told you that
because you did say that, and the Lakers made sure they didn't, because they played very good D covering that 3. They closed out well.
That as well, right, Greenleaf?
Yeah, you did. No, I remember that. You did. You did. I just don't like you coming. I don't like you coming in here insinuating that the Lakers had an advantage in any way, shape possible tonight in fouls, because they didn't. There was no advantage. It's
not a coincidence that the key role players that killed them was in foul trouble, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. Hey, Greenleaf, I got a question for you.
Is there?
And you played ball. You played at a high level. I'm going to see how the coaching is for y'all down in the South, because you should have learned this in grade school. Grade school, you should have learned this shit, at least in middle school. How do you attack pressure? I'm sorry, I didn't give you the damn answer. How do you deal with pressure?
Attack.
Thank you. What did the Lakers do tonight? Instead of sitting back, they attacked that pressure. That's why they got those foul calls, y'all. They didn't do that shit in the first game. They let them dudes be physical and push them around. Everybody knows in basketball, the number one, you can't beat pressure with passing because they're going to jump in the lanes. You have to attack pressure. You have to go at it. You have to go through it. And the Lakers did that tonight. And that's why they got a lot of fouls. These dudes be grabbing, they be reaching, they be holding. We see it on every play. And guess who gets those calls? Any team that's being aggressive going back. And the Lakers did that well tonight. And that's why DiVincenzo dumbass got in foul trouble. All his fouls were fouls. I didn't see one foul that wasn't a foul on him. Same with Naj Reid. He actually should have had them other fouls. Now, see, I didn't know this on the one play when Julius Randle slapped the back of old boy's hand. I didn't know the back of the hand you could slap like that. Y'all remember that block shot on the reverse and he slapped the back of his hand? And if they called a foul, then the official went and reviewed it. And he said, because he contacted the hand and the ball, it's not a foul. I didn't know. Yeah, they overturned it. I didn't know you could slap the guy on the back of their hand. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I found that out today. I thought the back of the hand is automatically a foul. It's not in the NBA. He said the rule on the what's the name. Good call. You don't hear me up here complaining about that. You don't.
No, I ain't say that.
You don't hear me complaining when Julius Randle takes a shot with his left hand. You're taking a shot. That means it's extended high. Then he brings it down and slaps a man in the face. Who the hell bring their hand down like that on a shot attempt, bro? That shit was purposed. He was doing it to push LeBron away. That should have been a flagrant. It should have been by the rules. By the rules, because it was an unnatural play. That's just like you kicking your feet out on a shot. That's unnatural. That's the flagrant foul. You don't hear me complaining about that. There was no advantage tonight, and I don't want Laker hoe-ass, hating-ass people coming up in here trying to act like this game the Lakers didn't just take. They took this game tonight.
No, I gave them game too.
It was a very good playoff game. The officials didn't bother this game. The players decided it, and the Laker players won tonight. Now, guess what? They still got to go do that shit 3 more times, though. This is the beauty of the playoff. This is the beauty. They still got to figure it out 3 more times if they want to win this series.
Listen, I agree with a lot of stuff you say, Elder, but I ain't tripping though.
Foul calls, bro. That's all. You capping. That's all I'm telling you.
Nah, you know, man, I ain't capping.
You capping like a mofo, nigga. And
you like I ain't watched the game. I told Greeny that's why I cut the game off.
James, you do watch it, but you watch the game from a standpoint of LeBron James being a role player. And I told you,
no, they ain't got no man. Luka the one got y'all in that game in that spirit. If Luka wasn't there, this should have been a blowout. And you know,
hey, guess what? Hey, James, no problem. Take Luka out. Now take their best player out too. Since you're gonna take our best player away, that's
not what I'm saying. We all know why y'all in this game, though.
Best player, bro.
Luka the one setting the tone, not the role player.
Why are they in the game? Because of Anthony Edwards.
Nah, listen, Luka had 22 points.
Hey, bro, who made the big defensive play in basket at the end of the game to seal it? Was it Luka or was it LeBron? Who was it?
He don't do nothing else, fuck.
Y'all see the hate? Y'all see the hate come out? James, bro, you just show yourself, man. At the end of the day,
that's not no fucking hate, man. We got video of this nigga not getting back on defense.
I've been waiting on you to come up in here because you talk a lot of shit from the chat, bro.
Elder, you know they ain't coming where the lines at. Elder, you know that. The Twitter warriors.
That dude is a squirrel. I don't even know who he's a squirrel. Because all he do is talk shit from the chat. But guess what? You're gonna have a sore night tonight and you gotta soak on it for 2 days since the Lakers won. Because I know you can't stand when the Lakers win. See, when the Lakers lose, I'm right here, bro.
I know they ain't going to be 1-82. I gave them some games. They played solid this year. They 31-10 at home. They got a good road record. You know, they've been solid all year. But we also discussed this the other night about what they should do, what they can't do. And they came out and they ratcheted it up. Salute to them. I ain't tripping off that.
Yeah, good win, Los Angeles Lakers. And the refs didn't help you like all the Laker haters think the refs hate. The Lakers took the game tonight. They were the aggressor. They were the more skilled team. They were the more poised team, and they were the smarter team tonight. And they kept that. Think about it. The closest they got it was 9 points after the first quarter. After the first quarter, that's pretty much leading the whole entire game. That's a damn good game. A damn good game for my team. Guess what?
No, I
now
like
you get
it.
2 days to rest to go do it again.
I like the game tonight, but I'm saying, as far as both physical, especially from the Lakers, they rebounded well. I'm not really. I said that when I came in. I ain't taking nothing. Their defense surprised me, and they did it for the duration of the game. But
That's
I'm just
guess what the best stat is. Guess what the best stat of the night is? If you're a Laker, Anthony Edwards 0 assists. That's the best stat of the night.
Yeah, we talked about that too the other night. So I agree with you. That, and you said that I'd rather him go for 40. I don't want to see this Anthony Edwards who can get in the bag and get everybody else going.
He can't be the playmaker. And the Lakers did not allow him.
Julius had 6 assists. Julius the one having the most assists.
I'll give Julius 6 because he probably averaged close to 4 or 5 anyway, 3 or 4. Maybe
get out of my hand.
But I don't. Yeah, get the ball out of Anthony Edwards' hand. Julius, remember I told you earlier, Julius Randle not gonna beat me. DiVincenzo ain't gonna beat me. Even old boy,
they can't beat you from the bench, though, but I agree with that.
But old boy can beat me. If he gonna come out here and have a well-rounded game, he's going to beat me. And they did not. They actually forced him in the shots. He did decent because he still shot okay. 10 or 22 is not horrible, y'all. That's not bad. That's 40-some%. That's not horrible, right? But
we talking about Ant-Man?
Ant-Man, yeah. But he didn't do nothing playmaking-wise. He didn't playmake for anybody because the Lakers never gave him any lanes to playmake. When he did get a lane, he had to go in and score. And he did. He had to go in and score. And it wasn't many of them because he only got like 8 layups. Well, 7 layups and a monster dunk. Ooh, that dunk was nasty, bro. Ooh,
I'm glad you brought that up. Was that a foul?
That was nasty. Yeah, it was. But they ain't going to call that. It was too weak.
I got you. I just wanted to get you on record.
I'm going to tell you right now. Actually, if Edwards would have went through him, they would have called it. But because he cocked it to the left and then dunked it on the side, that's the only reason they didn't call it.
I said that too, Elder. I ain't gonna lie. When I first seen it, I said if he went straight up with it, they would have given that call because he had a little flare with it and brought it to the side and then bammed it. But I agree with that. I ain't gonna lie.
I like the game. I like the playoff game so far, just as a whole. They've been letting these guys play, and it's super physical. I mean, did you see
that's why it's a low scoring game too, though, Elder. Remember,
did y'all watch the Indiana game?
Man, y'all watch it, man.
I didn't watch it fully. I tuned in.
That is the most. Them two hate each other, bro. Remember last year when they took Giannis's ball on that great?
What Dame Lillard do?
Nothing. He did all right. He played decent, but old boy tunneled him at the end when was going to close it out. He was doing the Dame time, so him and Dame start going at. Next thing you know, they about ready to rumble, bro. They end up giving a couple texts out to Portis and Siakam, and hey, these two teams hate each other, bro.
Do you think the Bucks will be back in the series?
I don't. I don't, bro. I don't.
Yeah, I think Indiana just got their number, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They're younger, they're hungry.
Yeah, and they got those veterans on the team now with Siakam them leading them and all that, and Turner, bro. I just think they got them. It's just. Man, they hate each other though, bro. This is a nasty series, bro. These two got the most animosity towards each other. These two teams hate each other, bro. So I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody's going to fight. I mean, throw punches in this.
This coming a rivalry too. I believe that.
Right now, watch. And the way it's been, they've had like 4 or 5 skirmishes in the 2 games already, y'all. They gonna fight. Somebody in this series is going to swing on someone. Watch. I'm telling you, this reminds me of old basketball. These two teams on each other. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's making it watchable to me, though. That's the only thing because they both boring teams. I mean, I don't want to watch Indiana. I don't want to watch them Bucks and shit. I don't want to see. But the way they going at each other, oh yeah. Oh boy, tapped the wrist to Dame today. Halliburton talking shit, smiling.
He be talking cash.
Hey, bro. Every time they made a shot, they looked at the Milwaukee bench. Bro, I'm telling you, it wouldn't shock me the next game they swinging. Somewhere in this series, someone getting swung on. I'm telling you right now, I can tell. Somebody getting swung on, bro. Somebody getting swung on.
Yeah, I can see crazy eye Bobby. You know what I'm saying, swinging on somebody crazy.
Hey, if James Jones come up that bench, boy, he gonna be with some body. That's a bad dude, bro. If He come up, but again, he come off that bench because he ain't gonna play. So if he come off that bench, his ass gonna be suspended. So he ain't got to worry about coming to the next game. So you can't come off that bench no more.
So they got James Jones over there too in Indiana, Elder?
Yeah, they actually, it's funny. Guess when they got him? Last year when Giannis came in their bench, in their locker room, when they took that ball, because he had got like 61 or something, and then they played some scrub at the end of the game, and he got his first points. So Indiana used the excuse, well, because he got his first points, we took the basketball. But they did that knowing that Giannis wanted that ball because it was a career night for him. Giannis went in their locker room to get the ball, y'all. He in the locker room, so he gives my ball, telling them niggas check in the ball. Hey, guess what they did the next day? The next day they signed James Jones. Go look, y'all. They signed James Jones the next day. Like, hell no, this nigga ain't coming to the locker room scared everybody no more.
That's crazy too.
No, not you.
This reminds me of New York and Miami rivalry. This Indiana and the Bucks. I just think the Bucks are a little up in the age. Dang, they got miles on them compared to that young team. And me and Greenleaf preach that enough too. Them young teams ain't scared of them old niggas no more, Elder. That's just what it boils down to. Like they gonna run them out the gym, and that's the last couple of games they had big leads. Even though Milwaukee got back in the game tonight. I think the leagues just gonna prevail.
With, Orlando too. I heard Jason Tatum on the injury report. Boston and Orlando.
Yeah, they said his wrist messed up.
His wrist messed up, so he's doubtful. So they better be careful with their defense out there in Orlando.
They're gonna lose. If Tatum don't play, they losing that game. I'm gonna tell you right now. Tatum don't play because they need him more for his defense. Them two wings, he got to guard one of them. He got to. And if he ain't there, y'all, they losing that game. If Tatum don't play, I'm picking the damn Orlando Magic to win that game. Yeah, he was favoring. He was favoring that risk too. He really was. He was after.
So without Tatum, Elder, you don't think they deep enough to still beat them?
Not to beat Orlando. Put it this way: at the end of the season, they didn't play. They played, but they didn't play Jaylen Brown, and they blew him out. Orlando blew him out, and it was just Jaylen Brown out, and everybody else played. So the one game that they beat the Celtics bad at home without old boy. Then they realized it, and he wasn't playing. They just didn't play nobody else the next game, and then they beat him by like 30 or 40. They need both of them dudes to do it. Did it show you, Elder?
I think Orlando match up well with them, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, James. Orlando, they always have a matchup problem with Boston, even dragging on to last year. Carroll was a problem, and Franz Wagner. They don't even have Jalen Suggs, who brings defensive effort on the perimeter guard play. So they don't even have that at the moment, I don't believe right now. So, like Orlando and like Elder said, missing Tatum, that's going to be an issue for the Boston Celtics. I truly believe that because they smell blood when it comes to Boston, James.
Orlando not no small team, though, Elder. You know that in Greenleaf. Them niggas got some size over there.
True.
So, like I say, they showed they can run with them. I think they beat them last year in the season series. Like, I just think Orlando is a thorn in their side because of the size matchup problem. You can talk about the singers, Unicorn, Olad, Al Horford, but them young ladies, girl, they gonna prevail at some point. Like, can they keep their composure? And like Elder say, that's a big miss if Tatum can't go. You better put some Ben Gay on there, some icy hot, and open that bitch up. And put a sleeve on and go out there. 50% Jason Tatum is better than not having them. And like that defensive wise, like Elder say, that's a big key. But we got enough scoring punch. Y'all shoot 100 threes a game. So
James, so think about Tatum not playing the next game against Orlando, right?
That's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem, bro. It's gonna be a problem. And them having no fear factor, that's gonna be a problem for Boston.
Yeah, I want to ask you this, because we be cooking, right? What you think about that Detroit and that New York series? I knew Detroit. They want to
go ahead.
I had the Knicks winning that, y'all. But I tell you this, Detroit grew up real fast. I watched the fourth quarter of that first game and saw how they folded, and I said, "Man, this is what young folk do." But boy, that next game, them boys look like the seasoned veterans, y'all. The game, bro. I was like, "What the world? They learned overnight, bro." I'm like, "You can't cut it." There's a major problem, bro. He's a major problem. So I'm not gonna change my pick. I picked the Knicks to win this series. I'm gonna still go with the Knicks, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna be surprised if Detroit go home and win 2 games. I ain't gonna be surprised. I'm just not. The Knicks just battle though, man. They just gonna play hard. And
you don't think
just expect that to wear.
We talking about fouls. You know, all them fouls. They talking about Brunson be drunk.
Yeah. Bronson be getting a lot, bro. He just be throwing his body into people, bro, and it just.
But he's an injury prone player too. He better be careful.
He is. It's a lot of foul baiters, bro, in the league that throw their body into people. Brunson's one of the worst, in my opinion. Harden then kind of chilled a little bit on that, but he still can do it some. Shea's bad, Shea gonna get you the contact. He gonna get some phantom calls, but they fighting for him. They fighting that. See what old boy took the fine probably because he started complaining to Coach Tibbs. So game 3, I expect Brunson even on the road to shoot 15 free throws, bro. I do. At
first, I was like, man, why the hell he keep doing that shit? Like, but then I agree with you. You got foul baiters. And then when they used to give, I think it's his size too, though. He's so small, they're gonna give him that every time. Like he like that AI type. I could draw contact and I'm gonna get that call because I'm small. But
you saying something critical right there. There's a ton of overreactions after games.
Yeah.
And after the first games, people totally overreact. They really do. So that's why I was like, hey, I'm concerned, but I have to see what the Lakers can do. And guess what? They came back and eased some of my concerns. Now, guess what my concern is with the Lakers? Can they maintain this level of defense for the rest of the series? That's my concern. I see they can do it for 48 minutes because they did it today for 48 minutes. Can they do it for 3 more games like that? Because if they play that kind of D for 3 more games, they're going to win the series. Any game they play like that, the Lakers are going to win those games. So can they do that 3 more times? And then guess what? What is the adjustments for Minnesota finna be now? Let's see what Finch comes back because he's a great coach. What is he finna adjust to do?
Do you think Anthony Edwards sold tonight not being aggressive to help Julius Randle in that first half? Because I think he started off late. I'm just asking.
I think because I know Greenleaf said that too about he had to be more aggressive, but y'all. That's forcing the game. When you being super aggressive like that, when they're not giving you that, you're forcing the game. And I thought Anthony Edwards did a good job because they didn't give it to him early. They didn't. They gave it to Julius, but not him. And he did the right thing by letting Julius go to work because they was wanting him to try that. They were setting him up for that. And I think it would have hurt his team more. So I wasn't disappointed in the floor game of Anthony Edwards. He just took what the team gave him.
Okay.
Because that's true because he did the first game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He gave what the team gave him. And he took
that's why I like talking to you, Elder. I ain't gonna lie, because you coach the game at a high level, you played at a high level. So it's all fun and game, baby. Hey, you know that.
Oh man, I love you. That's what I kept saying. I love my nigga James. I got to call him out when I think he capped, but I love him. He was chilled the first quarter of this last game. Yeah, he was chilled the first quarter of the last game. But then when his boys took over in the second quarter and got that lead for him, he came in and started dicing in. See, the Lakers can't play that D when they're already down freaking 12, 15 points. You can't play that kind of defense because all you're going to do is meet it with aggression, get them in foul trouble, shoot fouls the rest of the game. So it's different. You can play a certain way if you got a lead. The Lakers having that incredible fourth quarter they had, that allowed them to continue to play the way they were playing. Yep.
So what adjustments you think they should make, like you said, then? I'm going to rebut off of you.
Honestly, if I'm the Lakers, what I do is what I did here, but I make that wall tighter. And then what I start doing at the end of these shot clocks is I start blitzing either Randall or I blitz meaning force them to stay on this side. If they make a pass, it's got to be a long skip pass to the corner that I got plenty of time to get over there and cover that 3. When you blitz them, you forcing them to stay on one side of the floor. That's what you do. You got your 5 guys on that one side. If you can make that skip pass over there, we'll rotate to it. That's what I'm forcing them to do now because I'm seeing that my D can work. I'm only doing this late in the shot clock. So I'm saying, look, once that shot clock get down under 8, if they trying to do their dance, blitz their tail. Once they get up front going through their legs, blitz them to the one side, make them go that way, and then make them try to pass over there and then close out and make them get in there inside the 2. Close out on. They did a great job of that tonight. Closing out on those threes. They just did not get. They might have got 5 clean looks the whole entire night from 3, y'all. I mean, that was incredible D by the Lakers tonight, covering the 3, which is something that they struggle with all year. They got to figure out ways to get more movement and get more threes up, you know, because they can get to the basket off the dribbling time they won't, but they need to get everybody involved. So they got to get more movement in their offense. You got to learn to double screen, do some stuff. They're going to do that wall. You got to start running people like DiVincenzo, Alexander Walker, even old boy. Run them like they Steph on double screen, 1 screen on the baseline, 2 screens up top type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just to get them wide open threes. You got to get the Lakers chasing you. And that wall, all they doing is closing out. There wasn't a lot of chasing tonight. Make the Lakers chase you. That's what I'm adjusting with Minnesota. You got to make them chase you.
I think Minnesota, man, like you said, at that 1, 2, 3 pull up type shit, when you have to create for yourself, that's one of the weaknesses I've seen they have. They can't really do that. You know what I mean? Besides a few players on that team. So I want to see what Finch going to do. Like you said, what kind of movement he going to implement into getting his players some better looks. You know what I mean? I just think the Lakers did good on the offensive end as well, because when Luka was penetrating, they weren't just sitting at the 3-point line like Minnesota did tonight, like I said, I know they weren't going to bang no 21 threes in the second game anyway. Lakers was going to be more focused, more in details on watching film of what they did and where they went wrong at. So what Minnesota should have had to do was, if you sit there, once somebody collapse, whoever man come in to help, that man should be collapsing to the basket as well to either get an easy lob or easy backdoor cut. That's what I was thinking, but they never did that. They never got a chance to really get in and implement that in there. They just was standing on the 3-point line like they begging for change by a gas station or a corner store. And if they keep doing that and the Lakers keep doing what they doing, this series can't change in a blink of an eye. Everybody know that, and they're more of a veteran seasoned team. Luka just went to the championship. LeBron being the champion that he is, you know, I just feel like that's going to help them prevail.
Play though, Jay.
I understand that, J-Dog.
You feel me? Like I'm sitting there thinking, bro, and I feel like I'm my bad film, but I'm sitting there thinking, how other than Randall and Ant-Man going off, and then you need Naz Reid to damn near give you 20. You're not getting up from Conley. Okay, DiVincenzo was in foul trouble. Naz Reid's in foul trouble. He went off crazy in game 1. Talking about Naz Reid.
Yeah.
Who else gonna really give you some consistency enough to win in this series? I expect
LeBron went off too, remember?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, for 3. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He was killing that first game.
That's right.
So, but you expect role players to play better at home, though.
True, but the games ain't finna give you no 25 at home either.
I don't agree.
That's his one game. That's his one game, elder. And he shot his bullet. He shot his goddamn bullet.
He shot his low.
He shot his low, man. And so and I'm trying to see what can Minnesota do consistently enough to get 4 games, bro. But you already got to concede that Luka gonna play Ant-Man to a standstill, even if Ant-Man go out, bro. They ain't got nobody on one
team. They gonna nullify.
I'm watching McDaniels.
Besides, you breaking up, J.
I know, bro. You know, yo, goddamn. Can you hear me now, bro?
Good now. Yeah, you good now.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I'm here to the highs. But now, bro, who else gonna give you a consistent 20, 25? Julius Randle did good tonight, but they still lost, bro. He had a good game. You feel me? LeBron had a mediocre game, but he had a good game in the fourth quarter. He did marginal things to push them over and keep that lead in the fourth quarter. He just played smart. He didn't do nothing over aggressive, outstanding. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron picking his spots. You can see that in first and the fourth quarter. And that's where he's doing his damage at. His age is showing. So, but bro, I
like how he took the shots too, dude.
Yeah, no, he did, bro. I like what he was doing. Bron played smart tonight, bro. I totally agree with that. I'm just sitting there when I was make IQ, they kept doing the same damn thing. Like they The Lakers dictated what they wanted them to do. Stay out there and shoot three. They didn't try to get no motion. They didn't try to do no backdoor screening, no backdoor cuts to get the Lakers was all on the ball, bro, at the point of attack, and they were sliding their defense and recovering when they rotate the ball from side to side. Talking about Minnesota, the Lakers really didn't. They really wasn't out of position for the whole game. They didn't do nothing to get the Lakers out of position on defense, bro. And when the Lakers recovered, they wings alone. Y'all, regardless of what y'all say about the guard, Austin Reeves 6'5", Luka 6'8", 6'9", long wingspan. Bron 6'8", 6'9", long wingspan. Vando, when he was out there, Rui 6'9". Goddamn me, Dorian Finney-Smith 6'8", long wingspan, athletic. Bro, y'all can cover a lot of ground, and y'all played in the passing lane. So wasn't nothing. They wasn't giving them nothing cheap. And I didn't see Minnesota try to change nothing. They just kept coming the same way. And the Lakers already showed them for 3 quarters. Y'all not finna get shit cheap, bro. What you doing?
Yeah.
And so
I got something
know.
I think Minnesota can do.
That's what I was going to ask, the adjustments.
They can, because there were a few times where the Lakers closed out well, forced them, and they hesitated and made them put it on the floor or pass it from the three-pointer. What I'm doing, because the 3-shot picks up the pace. Tonight, I mean, what do we see? Maybe 10 points total in the whole game in fast break points, y'all. Right. The Lakers love that. They don't want to play fast. Yeah. They don't have to get back in transition D. The few times the Lakers had to, they actually did well. The 2 or 3 times they had to. You said what? I'm forced.
You know what else I'll do? If I'm Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing Rudy Gobert in limited roles and have Julius Randle for what he did tonight, because the Lakers, you know, like Jackson Hayes was a non-factor. Y'all don't really have a big after that, so it's basically like a small ball rotation. Mm-hmm. So if I'm there, I'm putting Julius Randle in that position where, you know, we going back and forth with it. You know, so you got to put out something. The threes didn't work tonight. It worked for you the first game. Rudy Gobert got hunted by Luka. Cook his ass.
Part of the problem too was old boy though. Remember, they would have tried to do that tonight, but old boy got in foul trouble as soon as he came in. You had to put Rudy back in. Right. Yeah, he came in, got 2 quick fouls, so that helped, because you want to play Nas in that scenario. That hurts you if he gets them foul trouble. So I think one of the key things in the next thing is get up quicker threes. Even if you're rushing the three, like say you catch it and just shoot. Don't hesitate. Don't think. Just catch and shoot that thing. Right. It may be contested. I would rather that happen and give my guys a chance to rebound. Because if you notice, they got a lot of they even the rebound battle out a little bit in that 4th quarter. They start getting a bunch of rebounds. Shoot the damn ball. Let your guys go crash. And even if you don't get the rebound, guess what else you do? You pick up the pace of the game. And you want the pace to go faster, because the Lakers is not the best fast break team. They got a decent fast break, but their transition defense is trash. Right. So I want them doing that. That's really going to make them tired, having to run up and down that damn court. Playing high court defense make you tired, but not as tired as going back and down. Man, so I got to find something else to pick up the pace of that game.
Mm-hmm. Now, I agree with that 100%, bro. Now, it's one more thing. Now, I agree with that. What you and Greenleaf just said. One more thing I might try, bro. I might try to put Dillingham in that game, bro. Conley ain't giving you shit, bro. I know you're a rookie, but he can shoot the 3 ball at a high clip. Now, the defense is where you're going to be lacking. He can shoot the 3 ball. He can shoot the 3 ball, and he quick as all I knows, bro.
They will hurt his little tail, though. I promise you. He coming that game.
I think they should give your boy. What that boy name is Shannon?
He came in and
he got some.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, empty the clip.
They hunted him though.
But he didn't, bro.
But he did. Rookie, though. He did decent though. He actually played decent.
He got some size on him.
But he's size, athletic. He reminds me of Cam.
Whitmore.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying. The problem is he's so small. Dillingham.
He is small, bro.
All the Laker guards will be able to get at him. I mean, you put him in, and Austin Reeves may score 3 in a row. And now he rolling. And because think about it, Austin shot the ball horrible today, y'all. He got wide open looks early, and he was clanking them threes.
Right.
Imagine if Austin Reeves on point and he's shooting his 40-45% from 3.
Right. That surprised me too, Elder? Austin Reeves was more aggressive. He wasn't settling. And he had a couple of good buckets that when he drove, even on Rudy Gobert with that right hand scoop off the glass. I was like, look at Austin in this man, Christopher Reeve. Be flying high today.
I thought it looked a little shaky for me at first because he was over, you know what I'm saying, from the field.
But he had that
three, but he shot 50% overall from the game, you know what I'm saying, over 6 from 3. But
over 6 from 3. He still shot 50% though, y'all. Think about that. Over 6.
Yeah, because he was attacking the basket.
50%. That dude figures it out. He just gets it done, bro. And look at the 5 and 5.
Elder, guess what, Elder?
5 rebounds too.
Let me nigga had him fugazi ass foul call too. Yeah, he ain't get them all-star foul and ones and shit.
He ain't get them not tonight.
Absolutely.
He had a good solid game, bro. You know
he got 5 assists, 5 rebounds, only 1 turnover, which helped, but he had 3 fouls. He did have 3 fouls. Yeah. So Austin
I just like his aggressiveness. He wasn't settling.
Yep. He had a real. I'm gonna tell you now, Luka, man, 12 rebounds, huge. LeBron, huge. 11 rebounds. The Lakers got to do that. They got to gain rebound. Rui got 5. Austin got 5. Norris Smith got 5. You got to gain rebound against this team because they're so big. You got to. You got to gain.
I think Minnesota stepped up too. They wasn't crashing the Bulls like they was in the first game. Like
fouls, too many fouls. When you've been
on
the defensive end and they're running through you and you getting them ticky tacks, you can't be aggressive on the offensive glass like that. Because if I'm telling you, if a guy do block you out, they're gonna call that foul. If a guy takes the time to properly block you out and you go over his back or you push him, they're gonna call that foul. It's brutal in it, man. Y'all gotta watch that. It'd be all kind of stuff going on. When that ball go up, bro, I'm telling you, bro, hold your jewels, bro. It'd be all kind of shit happening. It's rough in there. Y'all forget these are large men.
Yeah, y'all not that small either, man. Like you keep saying, y'all ain't that goddamn small.
We're smaller than them. That's all I'm saying. We're smaller than them.
Yeah, because they got them bigs over there and Rudy. I feel what you're saying about that.
Rui ass ain't, but
he's 6'8", 240. He's 6'8", 240.
No, I'm talking about Rudy Gobert, big old stiff ass.
He's 6'8", 240. He's 6'8", 240. But remember, I said at the beginning of the thing. But I told you he can't guard guys that move good like a 3. Because see, Julius Randle moves like a 3, getting to the basket, dribbling, all that. You see how many times he went around Rui? He can't guard them dudes. Rui can guard true power forwards and centers. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. He can't guard 3s. This is why I would consider moving Rui because he has some value. Teams will say he's size, he can shoot. They may want him. I'm moving at $18 million. I'm getting something that fits a little better because the Lakers also have Maxi Kleber coming. People forgot Maxi Kleber's on the team, and he broke the foot. But he's 6'11". That's more athletic than Rui. Can catch the lobs, and he shoots just as good, if not better, than Rui. Yeah, Rui's expendable, and he's less money. He's $11 million. Rui's expendable to me. He is. If I can get a very solid piece that makes my team better. Now, I'm not settling. If I can't get that right piece, I'm keeping Rui. I'm going to keep Rui. But if I can get the right,
Minnesota should implement Gobert in there because of the disadvantage.
You mean take him out the game or playing?
No,
more?
I'm talking about like get him like a few more touches because I think if he just runs straight to the front.
No. Bro. Gobert, bro. He is not an offensive guy. You give him that ball, that's almost an automatic.
I ain't talking about like a post feed. I'm just talking about like diving, pick and dive, or alley-oop.
Bro, it's hard. He got one alley-oop today at the end of the game. Remember, it's hard, bro. Like old boy said, J-Dog, the Lakers are long, so they want you to try to make them interior passes around that wall so they can deflect them. It's not easy to get it in there, bro. It's not easy at all.
And James, remember I told you that earlier, James. Like you gotta have the right fit to type of playmaking guard that can do that. That's aware of that. And Il was not doing that. He didn't have no assists. Mike Conley not trying to get active like that. He had only 1 assist. So like with that type of play of Rudy Gobert, you got to have a lot of screen and roll action going on with that. And that wasn't a situation for Minnesota. They didn't even utilize that. But them guard plays not really like, damn, Mike Conley 0 for 5 from the field, 0 points.
Is Dillingham hurt?
I don't know.
I'm looking at the box score.
I'm looking at the top box score. This is crazy.
He's not even in the box score. Mm-mm. Like the coaches didn't play. You got 6 guys that didn't play, or 5 guys didn't play. He's not even in the box score. I wonder if he injured.
But even if you injured, don't you still supposed to be in the box score, though, Elder? Or they take you off?
They take you out of the box.
Yeah.
No change. And at the end of the game, they will put DNP. You could have played, but you didn't play because of the coach's decision.
Okay, I got it.
They don't even have him in the box.
Yeah,
they don't even have him in the box score, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like the Lakers got Bronny James, Dalton Connect, Shake Milton, Alex Lynn, Markieff Morris. See, those guys could have played. They just didn't. Coach's decision.
Oh, I could agree with that, too, because you say y'all got Maxi Cleveland. His name not on there.
Because he ain't playing. He's not even he's still hurt. He's not even eligible. So Dillingham must be hurt.
Yeah, he's not even on the list.
Yeah, he must be hurt.
That got to be the case.
He got to be hurt because I know they like playing him. He was getting minutes this year. So, but he would definitely be a tough one because of his size. He's so small, and they can bang him around, and they would hunt his butt like a bull, like a deer in an open park. They would hunt that dude, bro. I promise you.
This reminds me of a 90s game. Low scoring, defensive intensity, ratchet it up. I can't wait to see what the rest of the games had to offer. I ain't gonna
But it wasn't sloppy like turnovers because it was only 11 and 12 turnovers per team, so that's not a ton. You know what I mean? So
that's a different game. Yeah, you holding the team to the lowest standard that they possibly can.
Hey, them Boogers shot 55% last game, 50 from three. They shot 38 and 20 this time, and the Lakers didn't do better from the three. They shot 20% from the three.
But for the Lakers to hold them to only like 25 threes, that's big for the Lakers though.
Yeah,
even
what Minnesota want to do.
Like Elder said, you still got to get them up.
Yeah,
get them up early too. Like so, to me, that was the defining factor. Because when I seen it, I was like, boy, they come out with that fucking killer. No, you seen? He must have role played one smiling until he knew he had it in the bag. Like I was like, then he went to grinning and smile. I was like, ooh, they focused, they locked in a day. And then Minnesota with the poor 3-point shooting. Foul trouble, and it ain't too much on the foul trouble. I just was like trying to call out some shit that I was seeing, but then that don't mean that was the deciding factor of the game. Because like I said, the Lakers just came out focused. They was up 25-10. No, you can't sit here and tell me you got Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle. You only got 10 down points going into the second quarter. Damn near. That's just defense.
This is weird.
They locked up.
This is weird. You had 13 total turnovers by Minnesota, 14 by Lakers, because some of those were, team turnovers, but 2 or 3 was team. But then check this out, too. You also had, what was the other one I was looking at, y'all? I'm sorry. Oh, rebounds. The Lakers had 41 to 34, but Minnesota, see, if you look at those two stats.
They got the bigger bigs, though.
But you would also think that the Lakers got more shots because they got more rebounds, right? They didn't. The Lakers shot 4 less shots than Minnesota. So what that tells me is this. I got to go and see. Minnesota must have got way more offensive rebounds than the Lakers. Let me look and see. Minnesota had 9 offensive rebounds, and the Lakers they had the same. See, that don't make – how does Minnesota get 4 more shots than the Lakers when they have the same amount of offensive rebounds? The Lakers out-rebound them, and the turnovers is the same. Like one person got way more turnovers. I see it.
Like that. Turnovers, baby.
But like steals, they got 4, the Lakers, and they only got, they got 6. They got 6 steals. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out because they got more shots than the Lakers. They shot 79 shots, and the Lakers only shot 75. Yeah.
That's crazy too. I see how you breaking it down. So I'm trying to find out that too. Now, how the hell you still get more shots when they got more rebounds than the Lakers?
Check this out. They got 4 more shots because remember, and they got 5 more free throws. Because if you're shooting free throws, your shot attempt don't count unless it's an and one. It don't count.
That's equal. The second chance was equal.
I'm trying to figure out how these dudes ended up getting 4 more shots than the Lakers in this game. Crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah. And more free throw and still lost by 10. 9, but they was down double digits the whole game when you think about it. That's so weird. Reading the stats would make you think, okay, this is a 1, 2, 3 point. This is a 1 possession game. Just reading the stats, But
Well, they did
no,
shoot more threes, only 4 more threes than y'all.
bro,
Okay.
they shot 4 more. No, the Lakers did. The Lakers shot more threes. They shot 29.
Yeah,
But they only made 1 more though. They only made 1. You know, the total number is included with the threes. You know, the 75,
right.
29 of those were threes. Yeah, overall. So the Lakers made 4 more. They made 4 more. This is where it came from. They made 4 more baskets, even though we took less shots. So that's 8 points right there. Then
That's
one
the
more
game.
three. Hold on, 1 more 3. That's the 9. Because then you go to free throws. That would be the difference. But they both made 20 free throws. So that was the difference in the game right there. Lakers made 34 shots instead of 30, and then they made 6 instead of 5 threes. So that's your 9 points right there.
Fact. That's what I say. That's the game, basically. You dig what I'm saying? Good
The
breakdown, though.
movement too. Remember how many assists they had last time? They only had 14 assists the whole entire game. Lakers had 23. So that ball wasn't moving for Minnesota tonight. It was stagnant because of the Lakers' defense. Very good game for the Lakers. I'm proud of the Lakers winning this game. Now I need to know if they can do this 3 more times. Because it's going to take
I was going to get to that, Elder. Y'all closing statements, man. We're going on 3:45 on the stream. It was a good stream, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a great stream. For real. Good game, too.
Very great game. Very entertaining game. Good basketball game. I'll give my take first, if you don't mind, since I'm already talking.
Yes, sir.
Good win for the Lakers. We'll take it. I like that the Laker haters are not going to have a good night tonight or tomorrow or the next day. I can't wait to hear the excuses of why the Lakers did win.
Hey, Elder, I don't want to cut you out, but I did. they was on your nigga on the Brother Showtime channel. I heard that shit. Yeah,
I already know, bro.
We told you about Timberwolves. We told you, Elder.
I'm killing me, weren't they, bro?
Yeah, I heard.
Killing me. I want to see, because Showtime doing the midday show tomorrow. I'm gonna be on it, and I'm gonna see what them same guys say. They're gonna come with the weakest excuses. Watch.
Elder going looking for that smoke. The boy, look.
I always look for smoke because niggas know I'm there when they bring out. You know, I keep it real. I still don't have the Lakers winning championship this year. I don't have the Lakers even getting to the finals. So I keep it real on my team. Not just because I like my team don't mean I'm going, hey, they get it. No, I'm going to keep it realistic. But this is a good win for the Lakers. It's a good answer from getting blown out at home. It was a very good answer. You're here in the playoffs. Now you got 5 games to win 3. Can you do it? You got 5 games to win 3. Can you do it? And I'm looking forward. I know this ain't going to do with the game tonight. I'm looking forward to the Houston game tomorrow. To me, that's probably the only game really worth watching, especially if Tatum ain't going to play. So that's going to be the big draw tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to that. I know you calling Greenleaf. I'll be right here, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to you, Pastor Elder. Salute.
Elder,
hey, James,
salute, my brother.
What you got, James?
Hey, man, I like the way they bounced back tonight. Playoff intensity, low-scoring game. Let the defense decide. Keep the referees out of it. So it's cool. I like it. I want to see how Minnesota going to bounce back at home, though. How they going to answer? They going to stick with the same game plan? Are they going to make some adjustments? The way the Lakers, like Elder said, they built that wall, and I watched that, and they were content with it, too. They ratcheted it up. And I want to see what Minnesota have to offer. Like, is you going to come out with the same game plan to get smoked out again? That's why you went down by 22. I want to see Anthony Edwards be more aggressive. And especially if Julius Randle going to set the tempo and set the pace, you got to help him. You got to help him. Just like when Luka went crazy in the first half, that's the last game, and LeBron had started off slow. He ain't take a shot in the first half. Then you try to turn it up in the middle of the second quarter. Semi with the Timberwolves did today. One went off, the other one didn't. So let's see if both of them can go off like LeBron and Luka did tonight and keep the pace and keep the tone settled. And I'm just here for a good run, man. You know, back to the playoffs. You know, playoffs is gonna bring the realness out you. Coaching adjustment is gonna show you what you made of. So all around great win by the Lakers. And like Elder said, can they do it 3 more times? Could the Timberwolves do it 3 more times? You live by the 3, you die by the 3. But if you can't get them off, then what? What's your go-to move? You feel me? And I'm gonna leave it at that.
What's your go-to, man? What's your go-to? Hey, and you know what I'm saying? I know give the real hell, but I'm actually seeing, with the good games like the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets, Minnesota and the Lakers, Rockets and Warriors, they letting them play. I haven't really checked out the East like that. I want to cover the Boston Celtics and Orlando games, but it looks like Tatum down for the count, maybe, possibly. So,
did you see what? Thank you, Yahshua, for blessings. Do you see what he said in there about Tatum? He said Tatum said he heard a pop, bro. That ain't good.
Yeah, Pop. Yeah.
Said he hurt
He's
Pop.
been dealing with that since he's been in the finals his first go around. You know,
Yeah,
Hey,
but
tell him
remember
go to
his left wrist.
LeBron
His,
James the feet or the LeBron James the wrist. I heard a
his
pop.
left
I'm just fucking
wrist
with
was
y'all. I'm just fucking.
his left wrist was messed up, and he already had a tape. He ended up having to tape his right wrist
That's
during
bad
the
though.
game. But if he hurt a pop,
Ooh.
that's never good in any kind
Yeah,
of
on the
that's
shooting
bad.
hand too.
Yeah, that's a shooting hand. It's over. If he pops something in that wrist, he's done, bro.
Nah, if
He
you had a pop,
can't
yeah, if
go
you
out
had a
there.
pop.
He ain't Larry Bird now. See, Bird can go out there and play left-handed, y'all. Bird would have went out there and gave you the
That's
business.
big facts. That's big facts.
But Jason Tatum ain't Larry Bird. They gonna beat that dude right hand to death. They gonna beat it. He go out there and try to play. He gonna end up doing more damage because I'm just telling you, players gonna do that. They're gonna swipe hard and make sure they hit that wrist.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Out there, a wounded duck, bro. They're gonna make sure you get your ass out that game, and that's just part of basketball. I don't even call that being dirty. That just don't come out here wounded, bro. Get your
No, that's part of the game. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? You tech you know what I'm saying? Tech that. You know what I'm saying? You injured out there before, that means you're good to go to play, but that don't mean I'm gonna keep it easy on you.
I hate
I
that.
do hate it. I do hate it. You know what I'm saying? It's crucial.
Man, and I don't like Boston, bro.
I want everybody healthy out there.
That's what I'm saying, Grandy. I need everybody healthy. No excuses.
No excuses. Facts.
No excuse. You know we don't make excuses over here. Elder know that too.
You already know it's written for them boys. You already know it's written for them boys, James. They gonna come up, man. Jason Tatum wasn't healthy. We ain't have our whole starters out there.
That's all I'm saying when they lose something. But it is what it is. You got to figure it out if you want to win.
Hey, man, that's bad, though. That's why I asked you, Elder, if they deep enough to win that, still pull it off. They got Jalen Brown. They got
the only team to me that can without their best player is Houston. They're the only team that can still be successful without that. If Jalen go out, I think y'all will still be probably more successful. Honestly, that's just my personal opinion. That's the only team. Everybody else, they lose their best player, they're done. They're trashed. They're over. They're probably losing the next few games. It's it. Nobody else can afford to lose their best player. Only Houston.
Damn, man. Damn, dog. Hey, J-Dog, you there, bro?
This nigga would. He would go out like that with it.
No, I gotta get it, man. I gotta get that little.
Right.
You ain't saying that now.
Take that polish off and get out there and play ball, nigga. Quit eating them dry ass chicken strips.
They be all y'all boy hell without J-Dog. They be saying
them dry ass
chicken
strips, nigga.
And them chicken strips do look dry. I ain't gonna lie. I think, God damn, chicken strips look dry.
I like Wingstop though. I love Wingstop, but not them chicken strips.
Not them strips, bro. Hell.
I like hell.
Let me go on mute. Go ahead, J-Dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, you good? Nah, man. Hey, hell of a game by the Lakers, bro. I'm gonna be real. I think the Lakers can play defense like this, bro. I seen it during the regular season, and I was a skeptic of them, bro, and a harsh critic of their defense till we faced them. And I seen the way they play defense, bro. And I seen they don't really. They're very disciplined in their coverage and in their what's the word I'm looking for, bro? In their rotations. They very disciplined, man, and they play with a lot of IQ and a lot of awareness for us being on the court with each other. They play really connected, man. And I seen it against us, and I seen it against OKC 2 or 3 games later. So I can't say they can't play, bro. They know how to play against dynamic guards, bro. As a connected piece, and that's the way you have to play defense when you're dealing with a guy like Ant-Man, a guy like Shea, Jalen, that really like to get to the rack and whatnot. And you got to really make them primary scores, bro, and make them beat you. And if they can't beat you, you know what I'm saying? If their guys can't get into a rhythm, then the team, they can't be successful, bro. One player cannot beat you. And with this team against the Minnesota Timberwolves, Luka gonna mirror anything Ant-Man could give him. So now you going to your secondary players and your bench and all that, and they really got to come up big, which they did in game 1. Talking about Minnesota, I just don't think if the Lakers go out and get this third game, bro, in Minnesota, get that first game in Minnesota, I think to me the series is over. I think the Lakers are gonna beat their ass in 6. I just don't. I seen Lakers. Timberwolves come back last year against the Denver Nuggets and whatnot, but that's with Cat, bro. Nars Reed is not Cat. I don't give a damn. Nars Reed is good, but he's not Cat. And Julius Randle is nice. But I just don't think he gonna give you that consistently. And the reason why he really doing it is because of what the Lakers got on the inside. But as far as wings and far as your guard play, they got to really, really, really lock in against the Lakers, bro, and take what they give them. And they also got to be smart on how they strategic about how they getting their buckets and getting their teammates involved. Because the Lakers don't give you shit cheap, man. And it took me a while to come around to it, but watching them at the last 20 games of the season, I had to kind of come to a realization. They know how to play defense, fam. It ain't all about the athleticism, the way they play. You know, they play connected, and that's how you beat teams with great perimeter play. Are they going to have their best defensive games every game? No, but I don't know if Minnesota could take advantage of it because they don't have no inside presence other than Randall.
Very good take. Very good take.
I like that too, Elder. I think that Cat piece is gonna come back to haunt them in the long run. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, Cat. What's the name was in the thing saying that Randall's better than Cat? I don't agree with that.
No,
They
I
both
don't
all-stars.
Hell no.
But Cat can put it on the floor. He can shoot better than him. He rebounds way better than Julius Randle. And Cat can get tough when he want to get tough. But his shooting really separates them. Cat.
They did Rudy Gobert and made go small against Jokic. You remember that?
Yeah,
they made not go small, but go big for big type shit and pull Cat from the 4 to the 5. And he can stretch the floor more formidably than the Julius Randle when you go a small to a 5. Now, Cat more dangerous. And we talking about one of the best 3-point shooting big in the league. Ever. So he can stretch the floor and beat you inside too. So
they're missing Cat big time. Not just against the Lakers. I'm talking about all the new teams.
And that ain't taking nothing away from Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? But at the same, Cat brings something different, James. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Cat gonna bring you away from that basket. He gonna get your defense in disarray, bro. Because he gonna shoot that thing. And if you don't get out there on him, bro. You know, you get easy opportunities, you get backline opportunity. You ain't gonna get a goddamn thing with Julius Randle because he's trying to get to the rack, the same as Anthony Edwards. And the Lakers not gonna let you just get to the rack at will, bro.
Yeah. And Cat will put it on the floor if you make him. You come out and crowd that nigga that three, he can go right around you with that big sloppy body. He gonna do it. He gonna do it, that awkward play. No, man, I'm excited. This has been the playoffs. Something about the whole playoff, what I thought it would be, bro. There's been some you got a couple blowout series.
Numbers don't lie. The playoffs been lit. The playoffs been lit. The numbers don't lie. Over the league weekend.
I told you all these series would be decent in the West except the 1 and 8 because I knew they would blow them out and I knew that wasn't gonna be competitive. That'll be a 4-0 skunk, with Memphis and But other than that, them other series, them other 3 series is gonna be barn burners, bro. So. I can't wait till tomorrow night. I need my young Houston Rockets to come out here and make me not look like no goofy.
Hey, nah, man. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
We ready for liftoff.
Hey, my YNs, my youngest ain't gonna do that, bro. We should bounce back. You know what I'm saying? That was a first playoff experience. But hey, for everybody that's listening, man, good stream tonight, man. It's a way better
everybody, man. Love all y'all, man. Have a blessed weekend. I mean, not weekend, but the rest of the week.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who we got tomorrow, though, Greenleaf? You know?
Well, I'm calling the Rockets game, but you have Orlando and Boston and
Cleveland, Miami, huh?
Cleveland, Miami. Yeah.
All right. That should be some good bonus, like Elder said. I'm about to get my barrel and put my wood in there and light the fire, baby. Get ready.
Get it going, my brother. You know I love that.
Salute. Hey, man, appreciate y'all brothers, man, to the core. Hey, it's your boy.
Great job, too, Greenleaf. You always showing up and turning out, man. Hit that like button for my brother, man. Support the channel, man.
Appreciate it.
It's that real, bro.
Exclusive. I'm out here, fam. Peace.
Peace.